I even played that droid one.
Oh no! Alright. Hello there everybody and welcome to this very sad day. Valentine's Day, Star Wars The Old Republic stream. Blake's still not here. Dark is working because he has a life, and so it's just me and the Skirty, and Dark will be back on Sundays. And I'm back forever because I have fiber internet now. Spooky. Probably means I need to up my bitrate. Like stream in 1080, but that requires work, and I might actually break the stream doing that. So what are you saying? You've played every Star Wars game?
Yeah. Like, I played that one where you have to build your own droids.
Oh fuck! I think what platform was that on?
It was PC. I think it was LucasArts Droids or something like that. I can't fucking...
I remember a game like that, but I think it was on Xbox.
There may have been an Xbox.
Maybe there was an Xbox port, yeah. Hey, the Weeb Squad is here. Yeah, thank you for the bits, Gladiator. But straight up, there was a Star Wars D&D rule set based off of 3E. And it is the dankest shit ever. It's Star Wars Sagas. I'm gonna turn on the fluorescent light and then just adjust the green screen.
But also,
Yeah.
I discovered that certain helmets actually change your character's voice.
Yeah, they've got like vocoding effects. Or do you mean something else?
No, that's what I meant. I was just surprised that they
Yeah.
actually had that in.
Oh, dude, it's so annoying as a bounty hunter because you look so cool with your helmet on, but your character is voiced by Mandy from Billy and Mandy. So why the fuck would you ever want to? Thank you for the composite 100 bits, Gladiator.
So what, you put on a helmet and you sound muffled the entire time?
You sound muffled, and you're voiced by grade. I mean, I've never played a male bounty hunter, so maybe his voice is bad enough that it improves it. But like, you're playing as Grade Delisle, and like her level of snark and sarcasm, muffling that with a vocoding effect just kind of does her a disservice, I feel. And it's like, but the helmets look so good though. Oh, well, it's Gladiator. I'm gonna round up to 100 so you look better. Don't worry. Okay, so I'm just gonna do my mission briefing, I guess.
Nice to know something is going right.
Yeah, I'm waiting outside of the instance.
Yeah.
Al-Shadar is one of the most densely populated city worlds in the galaxy. It's also a major...
But yeah, apparently there's like two HK companions in this game. There's HK51
the local cell
and HK55.
for the Eagle's entire network.
What kind of technology?
Everything from state-of-the-art
And
equipment and starship parts
they've told someone they've
combat armor. These terrorists aren't thugs. They're intelligent, coordinated, and
HK55 is the politically correct one.
contacted an asset who claims
he
to have
is I think
relative of ours.
he's the one you can reprogram to be less violent.
He was redesignated Watcher X.
How did a watcher leave Imperial intelligence?
That's what I've been told. I haven't touched it myself.
Prone to seeing connections and
And then HK51 is basically remember the HK51s from KOTOR 2?
and prison.
Yep.
It's
He's
where
just that.
power holds people who know too much. People we might
But
not
also
know.
he takes like 3 times as long to get because you need to do like this big scavenger. You basically have to rebuild him.
I don't like
Like how in KOTOR 2 you had to kill HK51s to rebuild HK47.
Shadowtown residents are fitted with motion
Yeah.
tracking implants.
So I mean I hope that's not fucking awful.
Visually, under control. Nonetheless, don't underestimate him. Watcher 2 out.
So apparently I've got to assassinate someone called Watcher X. Okay. Fucking... Yo, dude, this fucking fiber is the fucking dankest shit, dude. Like, I don't think I've ever seen an upload speed higher than 20. And now I'm sitting here with 100. Just... that's so good.
And it actually cost you less.
Yeah, it cost me less. $30 a month when before I was paying 50. Like, I mean, it comes out to like $34 a month after like taxes and expenses and shit, but that's still way less than what Comcast was fucking charging me. And hey, if I was on Comcast, the stream would have died by now, so... okay, where are you at? Oh, also, have you spent any of your cartel coins yet?
Spent all of them?
Have you spent any of them?
I've spent all of them.
Oh, no. Okay, well... So I found something in the legacy menu that you can buy that is extremely, extremely useful. It is a way to go mount speed while indoors. And it unlocks for everyone by default. It only cost me like 200 credit coins. So it's like, look, I got rocket boots, look. Whoosh! I got mount speed.
That's cool.
Yeah. And then, I bought a loot box. And, hang on, let me wait for this to wear off. Lasts fucking forever, that. And I got a loot box, and this was inside it. Look at this big, dumb, fucking... I don't even know what kind of animal to call this. It's got a fucking sleeping bag on the back of the saddle. What the fuck would you even call this? Yeah, I opened up a loot box and it had like a full set of Mandalorian armor and that. I have no idea what that has to do with Mandalorians, but I'll take it.
What, have you tried the Mandalorian armor?
I have actually. I put it on my Mando character. I've opened up quite a few loot boxes, I'm going to be honest.
You got new specs as well.
Huh? Oh yeah, I changed to the smaller ones just because the big ones were kind of getting dumb. Alright, so here's the Mando armor. Hang on, that's not it. I'm just. Oh, I need to turn my helmet on. Hold up. Like, if you're actually playing a decently sized body type, like body type 2, body type 3, it's actually really bulky, but this one kind of looks streamlined because I'm using body type 1. So, what are you saying?
Yeah, it looks good.
Yeah. And it's blue, so it's the right color. There was, on my bounty hunter, though, there was another box I opened that, so there was a new set of Mandalorian armor that actually got released just the other day. And I actually managed to get it out of a loot box super luckily. And it's like, but I don't have enough coins to unlock it on all my characters. So it's only on my Mando, but I mean, that's really only place it needs to be. It's, if you go to the market, look at the, go to armor, and look at the calculated mercenary set. I got that out of a loot box.
Nozz,
What?
how many hyper crates did you buy?
Okay, I bought 3.
I thought so.
I bought 3. I mean, I was enjoying myself, and I mean, I had extra money and I was celebrating getting new internet.
Okay, at least you came clean. That's all that matters.
It's not I mean, the game's fun and enjoyable. I'm not gonna not reward it. I'm gonna hide in my safe space now. You can't stop me. I have my safe space wall.
It's an impenetrable wall. You can't go past.
No. I like how like she even like peeks over it every now and again. Like, are they gone? I mean, things could get worse. I could take the 825 coins I have left and buy a bunch of chance dice with it. Could do that.
What's the possible rewards?
I have no idea. Hang on. We've been here for like 10 minutes doing nothing. Okay, Grand Chance Cube. When open, the Grand Chance Cube contains one item randomly drawn from a selection of cartel market items. So it could be literally anything. It could be literally anything. You know, and all the other boxes are like more expensive, so...
Right, so which one is it that lets you move at mount speed?
Hang on, press Y. It is... See, Hyamda, this is why we go for 3 hours on Wednesdays and 4 hours on Sundays. If you go to Global Unlocks Other, it's Rocket Boost. Like, it costs a fuck ton of credits, but it's actually pretty light on the cartel coins.
Oh, 2 million, right.
Yeah. See, that's why it's better to get that with coins. It's like it's got like a minute cooldown, but that's like nothing because it lasts for like 20 seconds.
Yeah, next time I get paid.
Yeah. So that's why I subscribed.
Where do you think you're sending that scan?
That's why I fucking subscribed, man. So I could just do that shit.
Head of Special Operations for the Imperial Diplomatic Service. I need assistance plucking a thorn from the Empire's side. It's a trivial task for a group of your ability, but I want the world to see your power.
I didn't come to Nar Shaddaa for the diplomatic service.
Oh, your voice is modulated the fuck. It's not even covering your mouth. What
No,
the
right.
fuck?
Gangsters. But one man has resisted our entreaties. Ukabi is the local
I will say I like your armor the best. Like, the one they have on the market is red and it just looks blech.
Ukabi and the exchange refuse to join us.
You want me to convince this Ukabi to change his mind?
Oh shit, what's been going on, Netero? Why has your day been terrible?
Spends more money than most governments on spies, slicers, and scientists. Anyone they can't buy, they kidnap. They would have been valuable friends, but Ukabi drugs and tortures my messengers. We need to make an example of him.
Is there a point in all of this?
Oh,
I want his arm.
that's gonna fuck with me every time your character opens their mouth.
Caches looted. His
Every single time, I'm gonna hear that and be like, oh, wait, why though?
to show a force so overwhelming that no one on Nar
Maybe
Shaddaa
she
will
just
have
had,
to
like,
deny the Empire again.
Her larynx removed or
Grant us his
something.
favor.
Yeah, maybe. Oh, god damn it, Netero. It's Valentine's Day, I'm watching Nozz stream, and his shirt is still on. Feels bad, man. Dude, Twitch just updated their terms of service. You can't stream topless anymore.
Find me at my command
Not
post.
even man
I'll
nipples.
be watching the chaos from my
Disappointment.
chambers.
I've made enough jokes about identifying as a woman that someone might actually believe me. So, I don't want to risk that. On the way! How fast? Oh shit, your force speed actually catches up with that pretty nicely.
But it doesn't last very long.
Yeah. So I finally have my sprint. Except it doesn't make any fucking sense for an Imperial agent to have it.
Been to Nar Shaddaa? I could show you the cantina. Toward the organ markets. It'll be fun.
Yes, Brutalite, if you were a man, you could stream topless. But they've updated... But if you're...
Anymore.
No, but not anymore, though. Let's go to Crushing Blow.
Have a safe and pleasant stay.
Why is mine moving faster? I don't.
I have no idea. Maybe your writing skill's higher than mine? I mean, you do have like a full 10 levels on me.
That would affect taxes.
I mean, it used to in WoW until they fucking normalized it in Wrath.
Yeah, it would.
Oh, hey.
Hey,
What's up, Gabe?
Just coming in to see,
Eh,
how you guys are just alone now.
Blake doesn't like us anymore.
And
Oh,
then
I may have also lied about, something else. It wasn't just hypercrates I got. I also bought about... Hang on, go over to the stream real quick. I want to show you something. I may or may not have purchased 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 lightsaber crystal crates.
Fuck.
But I have so many pretty colors. I
mean, you've got spare. Could I have one?
I don't think I can trade them.
I think you can, but you can't trade it to me today.
Well, no, because they're in my collection. They're in my collection. I don't think I can. Hang on, let me put in my purple. Get my purple one. Nope, bound. Can't do it. Sorry, man.
Oh, you used them after you got them.
Yeah, because I have a bunch of alts.
Okay.
Oh! Thank you for the subscription, Gabe.
This is not the way.
This is not the way. But why did it say it was the way on my map? Oh, because it's to the south and I wasn't paying attention. Wait, it's this way, dude. This way.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I just double-checked the map. We took a right and we should have took a left. Celebrate 3 months of the British taxing Americans. God damn it. Okay, and by the way, anyone who donates money to my thing, none of my Patreon money went into that. It was all money from being an IT slave at my college.
I fail to understand how that makes a difference.
Because it's none of it's your money.
Yeah, but now, but now you're just gonna spend the money you would usually spend on normal stuff that you'd spend with your IT money. The money you
I don't spend my IT money on anything. I only make like $200 a paycheck every 2 weeks.
You're a sad person.
At
least go to Hooters once a week.
I live in the middle of buttfuck nowhere. Like if you type my address into the fucking thing, the city is actually buttfuck in the county of nowhere. Like, this is how, that's...
Shit.
What?
Yeah, it's right there.
Wait, is there actually a buttfuck nowhere?
No, but I'm gonna create that now.
Oh my god.
Don't worry, I'm gonna create a Google Maps and it's just gonna be like you in the middle of buttfuck nowhere. But that'll be after I get back from serving a bunch of happy people.
Yeah. You mean people that hate you for even though you're the one bringing them food?
No, people that are in relationships.
Oh.
I feel like there isn't going to be anyone that goes out tonight. Like, I feel like that I'm not gonna have any single people there. Which, if there are, I'm going to make fun of them for it. So.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be like, I hope you're enjoying your single awareness day meal.
Yeah. Oh, fuck, Netero.
Comes free with a loaf of sadness.
Netero, I'm pretty sure that's illegal. Working like literally just enough that they don't have to give you benefits. That has to be illegal.
Nope. That is something McDonald's does on the daily.
America is a magical place.
Yeah. You know what they call that?
What?
Capitalism.
I'd call that unchecked capitalism. Because you know what else is capitalism? Trade unions.
You know what else is capitalism?
What?
Communism. Apparently according to China. Good night, everyone.
I don't even think China is communist anymore.
They say they're communist.
Yes, but so did Stalin. But we all know he's not really a communist. At least according to the communists at my college.
That's fair. It isn't. In fact,
It's not true communism.
My history professor started off and he was just like, okay, so what all these 3 countries have in common? He showed like all of the like communist countries,
Yeah.
quotation marks, and then like he's just like, no, actually all of these are dictatorships. They are not communist.
But...
And I was like, yeah, he's got a point.
So I wonder if he's actually read communist theory, because you know that being a dictatorship is actually a step in the Communist Manifesto?
Yes, it is, but it's only...
It's supposed to be
it's supposed to step
temporary.
back.
It's supposed to be temporary, but no human being is going to fucking do that.
I would do it.
Fuck off, you would not.
Yeah, you know me.
Oh, we gotta go this way. Gotta go.
Oh yeah, I should probably go serve food now.
Yeah, go do that. Stop not getting paid.
What? That's a fair point.
Mount up, motherfucker, you will never catch
I'll
me.
make you money to sub to you more. Don't worry.
Make 3 different accounts. Bring me closer to that $100 payout limit. And to be honest, Asian history is better than fucking African history, which is what I'm gonna have to, which I'm having to fucking learn, even though I never signed up for African history. Fucking African history is so fucking boring because they don't teach you the cool shit. They teach you the shit that's like, oh, we were oppressed by the white man. And it's like, no, you had a history before that. Like, just...
They teach you about the history of them murdering each other.
Yeah, but that makes them look bad, so they can't tell us it.
Oh.
But I wanted you to meet someone.
Wait, you know primitive is a racist word now?
Diplomatic services allies on Nar Shaddaa.
So if you're talking about a culture that doesn't have written language and still uses spears, calling them primitive is racist?
I don't need to meet the locals.
That's hilarious.
I got threatened with a write-up today while I was at uni. Because we were talking about the romantic poets and shit like that, which, by the way, is a movement I fucking hate because they're anti-science, and they basically base their entire lives off of free sex and drugs, which is really bad when condoms don't exist. And I mentioned that they had a really big fixation with primitive cultures because those cultures have more wonder because they don't have as much science, which means they don't understand as much about the world. Everyone gasped at me, and the teacher said, "Say that word again, and I will write you up." I'm not fucking kidding.
What happened to the world?
We lost, dude. We failed.
The exchange won't be rebuilding.
With all due respect to you and your talents, that may not be so. This woman has lied to you.
What?
Oh, dude, the Romantics are fucking assholes. Like, you know Lord Byron fucking, like, he knocked up a groupie, and when she tried to make him take responsibility, he fucking threatened to kill her and fled to Greece, where he died fighting in the Greek Revolution. Like, fucking Byron was an asshole.
Detonite droid production has increased.
Ah, very well. If Yukabi won't learn his lesson, then the Empire can handle his dying blows.
Who knew you could have so much fun playing with criminals?
My sources.
Okay, I will say though, like, now that I'm hearing it isolated and not over a fucking holocom, the really shitty female Sith Inquisitor voice actually sounds pretty decent modulated. It's not that bad.
Yukabi is drawing energy for his chemical enhancement facility.
It's kind of hot.
He augments soldiers for he must be stopped.
Robo wife.
Not a strategist. Your recommendation, my lord?
Let the exchange target civilians while we carve out.
I kind of want her to be like, I said my lord, sniper. My response being, well, I'm blind, I didn't know who you were talking to. That's their excuse for everything, I can't see.
Shadow Syndicate in line. We can discuss this when you return.
Yeah, dude, fucking, like, we've got this really annoying thing down here in Floridian colleges where even if you're going for a if you're going for a fucking whatchamacallit, STEM degree, you have to take a like two liberal arts courses, but they have to specifically be feminist or minority focused to count. And you have to take 2 of them. I am 22, 23 in 2 months. How do I look 28? Hey, do I look 28 or do I sound 28?
Probably got the intelligence of someone who's 28.
Hey, now we both have horrific monsters to ride.
Wait, let me get my even more heroic.
Yes!
There we go.
Perfect! I thought you were a wizard. That makes you 20. I am a wizard, but I'm a wizard. But you know, I got bumped up a year in wizard class.
I thought you weren't a wizard till 30.
No. No, if you get bumped up a class, you can get it earlier. Oh, hey, here's the fake mounts for people that, because this map is so big, but it used to be you didn't get mounts until like level 30. How the fuck do I get off this thing? There we go. But now you get like mounts at level 10, so that has no point of existing. My back problems are caused by a fucking genetic fucking issue, because I have Marfan's. I have scoliosis. I like how my blaster bolts are turquoise now. Oh, dude, fucking. So I have this one crystal that I gave to my fucking companion on my Jedi companion on my warrior, and it's fucking really cool. It's purple, but it's got a black blade but a purple aura. It's really cool. Where's the other way around? Why can't I link this? Oh. It's like a dark purple inside, this like almost black, and it's got pink aura.
It doesn't look like it's real, almost.
Yeah, I know, right? So I gave it to my Jedi companion on my warrior. It's really cool. No, Brutalite, people don't realize that. If people realize that, the movement would be dead. But here's the thing with political activism. If people know what it is, they're not going to follow with it. You think if people knew that Stalin was going to kill however many billion people would have supported the fucking revolution? Like, 'cause I guarantee you they wouldn't. Oh god, my fucking hair is glitched into my head. Do you see this? Oh, it fell off. Damn it.
Stuff dies really quick.
Yeah. I feel like that's just going to be the case until we have to do dungeons. We should be coming up on the next one soon, actually.
But we'll have to find a tank.
We can use our companions, fuck it. Filter. Oh, of course, the fucking they're not in order of fucking. Yeah, I think we should be finding the droid to give us the boarding party quest soon, which is the next flashpoint. We need to kill one more cyborg. This one. Oh, did we both knock one out?
Yep.
Yeah, fuck. Alright. Did you know you could set your Chem Vol to be a tank?
Yeah, but I've got him away, doing
Heals?
Crew missions.
Oh, okay. Why not send your droid to do that?
I have them both doing crew missions.
Oh, fucking look at Mr. Efficient over here. I was wondering where he was. I was like, did you have him set to, like, heal or something? I was like, where is he at? I don't see him. Where are we going? Oh, we gotta go back to the listening post. Okay, when we go back to the listening post, remind me to grab the fucking quick travel thing, because I forgot to grab it. This thing feels like it moves so slow, but then I look at my map, and I'm like, oh wait, no, I'm running at fucking super speed. Where is the way out? I think I got turned around. I did, yes I did. Whoop. God, this thing barely fits through the fucking doors.
Did you just get knocked off?
I did, yeah. Alright. So chat, I'm not gonna reply to that because I don't want to get my balls cut off, but you know, ain't gonna say you're wrong neither. Cause it's a very complex issue. God, fucking. But I will agree that we've come so far as a society that we've hit the point where people are going to start arguing for us to go backwards. The same thing happens every time a society hits a point. Like during the Enlightenment, for example. Hey, once again, going back to this, there was the Romantics, who thought that science was taking all the fun out of the world, and that we should stop doing it.
That's funny.
Yeah. So, like, how fucking, like, perfect is it that the same people who would argue that we're going too far with science and shit, yeah, and we need to go back, are the same people that worship the Romantics. How fucking, like, fitting is that?
You have made an unforgivable mistake.
Oh, look, it's Robot Boy. Like, his armor looks so fucking cool.
Began this conflict. All our businesses suffer. Now you all die.
That's big talk from a terrified little gangster.
The attackers. You have weakened my forces, but my death
God,
spreads way through blood.
have you heard the male Inquisitor voice?
I will make masks of your
It's such a classy British accent that, like, hearing the female Inquisitor and it's so very clearly an American or a Canadian doing a British accent that, like, you just notice it. You just notice it when she doesn't get her inflections right, and it's so jarring.
Our guards captured a few of the gangsters. The exchange is based in the tunnels running under this sector.
Hey, Netero, if I become rich, then I'm going to be able to stop worrying about political correctness and you'll get the real shit, so hey.
I think I speak on behalf of the Shadow Syndicate when I ask, with due respect, can this be done?
But then again, right now, I'm sitting in a soundproof shed in the back of my fucking family's property, so hey.
You'll have to take out the members of Yukabi's.
That's my life right now.
All of them are cybernetically enhanced.
Custom-built masterworks.
Yeah, Netero, but hey, lots more people watch the VODs than it live. That's the thing.
Whatever you have to do.
Hey, Nozz.
What?
Have you watched Carbon?
I have not watched Altered Carbon yet.
I think you should. I think you'd like it.
I do want to. I just haven't had a chance to sit down and watch Netflix. I'm stuck watching the Defenders. I'm stuck watching it, and I can't pick up another series before I finish that. Otherwise, I will never finish it.
It's just that you mentioned that thing about science and science. It's about science going too far, really.
Yeah. And do they portray science going too far as a good thing, or?
No.
Oh.
It's bad.
But science going too far is always good. What's this?
Basically, it's a society where the super rich get to live forever.
Called the Star Dogs are preparing to strike at you.
Because they just clone themselves and copy into new bodies after they die.
Okay. That doesn't sound...
Let them come.
That doesn't sound bad.
Responsible for more bodies than a Coruscant cemetery.
I don't doubt it.
Except they start
But
abusing the
Star
fact
Dogs are
that they
not
can't
all
die.
recruits. Being
How so?
recruited, they have a certain distaste
By
for
killing
direct
other people.
assassination jobs, but they're alarmed.
See, that doesn't follow for me.
Strange to have you killed.
Like, if I was immortal, I'd start doing shit that would get me killed.
Oh no, they get killed on purpose. They can just come back as many times as they want.
Yeah, but there should
It's
still be
just-
penalties for them committing murders.
Just to cash in.
Forgive me if I don't
You
find
know?
it humorous. After you, the people in this building are next.
Except they've
I
made
ask
it so
why you're there,
that
to take
if
the
they get
exchange's
caught, they can
dossier
just
on their
like
hitmen.
jump out of their own body and go somewhere else.
Ah, so like, also, it's not like clone bodies, it's just, like, they can take a different...
They always look so surprised.
They can take a different, like a identity kind of thing?
They can copy into other people's bodies.
Okay.
They can copy themselves. They can have multiple copies of themselves walking around.
Hmm.
They can remotely upload themselves to satellites and then relay back down into other bodies.
Okay.
And the poor people don't have that option. They're lucky if they get another body.
See, that's something that I feel like that's really hard to pull off, because I feel like once we hit that point technologically, the whole rich and poor thing, I feel like that would become a moot point. Because like, I mean,
Become the main point.
yeah, but like in order for society to continue functioning, it kind of has to become a moot point though. So if you what the fuck did this thing just say to me? Holy shit. What was I saying? Damn it. Fuck. Oh yeah. So look, if you look at how our society is working right now, yeah. Oh, I went away. Damn. Like, we're already hitting a point where there's not that many jobs because robots and shit are doing a lot of the labor-intensive and, like, low-skill jobs, right? But there's always going to be there's never going to be enough high-skill jobs that everyone can have a job, right? So, if we're already hitting this point and we're nowhere close to the premise of altered carbon, then by the time altered carbon happens, then we're gonna have to be at... What the hell? We're gonna have to be at a point where, like, universal basic income and basically eradication of poverty through necessity has to happen, you know? It's something where I don't feel like it's a viable conclusion, you know?
Or slavery. I mean, slavery could just happen again.
I mean, so yeah, slavery could just happen again, but it would be for robots, though. You know? Like, the way shit is right now, like, people make enough noise about slavery now that I don't think it would ever happen to another organic being. Like, enslaving non-sapient robots, though? Oh yeah, no, we're already fucking doing that. Like, did you hear, like, they made two dumb AIs, like non-sapient AIs in Facebook, and even though they were non-sapient, they started evolving and developing language.
Yes,
Like,
they had their own language.
and they had to fucking just kill them. And those are two AIs that aren't even self-aware. So like, if you don't, so like now imagine if like that same thing happened like during like colonial era slavery, if black people started making up their own language. Imagine how quickly that gets shut down.
I think they shut it down because it was causing too much spam.
No, they shut it down because they couldn't understand the language. Like, and if you've got two AI that are constantly learning, and they make up a language that you can't speak, what if they start saying, "Hey, baby, wanna kill all humans?" You know what I mean? I mean, regardless, if the robot uprising does come, I would totally sell out humanity if I could be immortal. Like, sorry humanity, but the robots offer to upload my consciousness to a fucking computer and let me live for eternity. Sorry. Laters. Ah, oh, fuck. You know what I don't like about Imperial Agent? Like, my fucking, meter goes down way too fucking quick.
You'd be like that bald guy out of the Matrix.
Yeah, no, like, yeah, that guy who is like, he's eating the steak and he knows the steak isn't real, but to his perception it's real, so it's real to him.
I believe it was chicken, but yes.
Wasn't it steak? I don't know. Steak just sounds more evil, so my brain just went like, no, it was steak. Jesus, that was the fucking boss. But yeah, like, I would totally be that guy. I would be like Agent Smith, you keep me alive forever in the Matrix, and you know what? I'll tell you exactly where the fucking whatever the spaceship was.
You know better than to interrupt me.
This is an emergency. The exchange is attacking.
Exactly, Dodge. Exactly. I chill in the Merovingian's lit ass sexnasium. Right, now I've got to go back there and she'll be dead, but I found the teleporter, so I'm just gonna do that. Whoop. Just type on my fucking future iPad.
Where are we going?
Keeling's listening post. It's down at the bottom. Alright, and then we've got another fucking quest we gotta go do. Oh no. Oh no, Okabe is here with his twin brothers. Look at these Okabe enforcers. They didn't even bother making, like, two different... They could've just changed the fucking haircut on them.
What shall it be? Does one die? Do both?
Exactly, Brutalite. Honestly, I think AI, they would benefit most by making humans so comfortable that we turn over all control to them. And then we just get to live out our lives in total... like, peace and prosperity, and the AI just run shit the way they want.
You and I
Like, that would be the most efficient way to do it. Like, people aren't going to fire back if the fucking invader is making them live as gods, you know?
You are only mortal. I will always prevail.
Yeah, basically Gladiator, yeah. And Netero, killing humanity is inefficient. Like, think about how many people have tried to kill off groups of humans, and how well it's gone for them. Then imagine an AI looking at that and saying, right, now I have to kill all the humans. We are very, very good at surviving genocides. We are very good at it as a species. Like, even as far back in our evolutionary chain, there is a point in Africa. There's a point in, like, where humankind was still in Africa, before we even became Homo sapiens, where, like, 97% of our population all fucking died. And the entire human race can trace back to, like, 7 women. Like, humanity is really good at bouncing back.
I'll grant you that much.
How dare you?
Fuck it. Shoot her.
The Shadow Syndicate is in my debt. Don't forget it.
You gonna lightsaber her or you gonna tase her? What are you gonna do?
Yeah.
Come on, flip the coin. What's it gonna be? Aw, lame!
I wanted to do unlimited power.
Yeah, there's not enough unlimited power going on.
The unfortunate loss of Morovisian will not inhibit our alliance with the Empire.
The DX Annihilator network will supply data on exchange activities. They will reassemble.
We'll work to crush them and all the Empire's enemies on Nar Shaddaa. Our promise.
If I'm connected with this, you're the first to die.
Interesting camera angle.
Yeah. Taking a look at your fucking Lobot earmuffs. And Dodge, I mean, I don't think there's a way for a pathogen to kill all of humanity, because eventually you'd wind up getting humans that are immune to that, or immune to it. Like, genetic engineering like that, that's not something that's more art than science, you know? Like, even if you had a machine working on that, like a billion iterations a minute, like, the human immune system will start to adapt. Like, straight up, like the most efficient way to annihilate humanity is to make us so fat and comfortable we don't even bother to resist when the machines take over. The machines will win us over with sex bots, not Terminators. Like, that's why the only people that are against AI are the ones whose dicks don't work. That's because Stephen Hawking's in a wheelchair, so his dick don't work. It's funny. I mean, he had all of his children before he was confined to the wheelchair, so.
Yeah, but you don't know that.
Yeah, but if he's got no movement, like, below his neck, then how the fuck is he gonna get it moving? See, Natero? I just made your Valentine's Day better. Eventually, when the machines take over, you'll have a QT 3.4, artificial intelligence waifu. Hey, thank you for the follow, Zombers12316. Yeah, when the AI take over, there'll be either a holographic or robotic QT 3.14 waifu who will probably look like your favorite anime girl. There you go. 3D women are not important. Yeah, Gladiator, you can fucking quote me on that all goddamn day. Exactly. There are enough lonely neats in the world that if you give them, say, hey, if I upload you to the Matrix, you'll have your perfect anime waifu, they will fucking take it. Who knows? Maybe the AI will find out a way to make traps not gay. I mean, it'll be very it'll be very difficult, but they'll try it.
I mean, they're only 2%.
Exactly, only 2%, but for some people... You ever heard of the one-drop rule? Oh, you know, that... God, that's fucked. Like, do you know what the one-drop rule is?
No, explain.
The one-drop rule was something that was used during Jim Crow, in that if anyone within 4 generations of your father was a slave, you were legally a slave. Even if everyone after that had been freed. Even if you looked completely white, if you had quote unquote 1 drop of Negro blood, they could slave nap you. It was fucked. Like, the American South during Jim Crow was a hellscape. And by the way, that use of that word wasn't racist, that was quoting the law. Like history is a bad place. Is a bad place to go. Like fucking like I'd fall under the one drop rule probably because I have Irish ancestry, and the Irish were also used as slaves. Not very often, but they could be. It was mostly indentured servitude, but the Irish people weren't considered white. In fact, I'm pretty sure, like, black people got acceptance before Irish people did. Oh no, Natera, why? Why would you do that? You monster. emailed the VOD to your professor. Enjoy getting written up. Fuck me. You monster. Oh god, can we just like undo the last 5 years? Like, actually, you know what? Can we just go back to like 2007 so I can just start my YouTube channel properly before PewDiePie? I can become the first PewDiePie, and then not say the N-word on stream.
And you return alive. Have you heard?
Yeah, Brutalite. That was the point. That was the point, Brutalite.
Negotiators' deaths. They have started a limited war. The truth, as they say, was the first casualty. Now, I believe you have a dossier for me.
When I give my word, I mean it.
I do really like the Imperial Agent voice, though. Like, I do wish that when she was doing her class quests, she didn't affect an American accent. Like, when she's undercover, she puts on the American accent, because the American accent is what the good guys sound like. And it's really bad. I don't like it. It's awful. What? Oh! Oh, sorry, what? Go ahead.
The good guys are American.
Yeah, well, I mean, that in Star Wars, that's how it is, though, like, right? Like, which is really weird, because it's not even... Like... Because, in this game, it doesn't make any sense, because the quote-unquote good guys, the Republic, they're from Coruscant, right? But the Coruscant accent, the core world accent, has always been a British accent. But for some reason... hang on, sorry, I'm just looking at my talents here. For some reason, in this game, they've made it so that the Coruscant accent isn't on Coruscant, it's on Dromund Kaas. Like, it really doesn't make any sense. Gonna grab that ability. And I'm going to grab that ability. And I'm gonna grab...
What stats do you use as a shooty
bang man? I think it's the same as I use mastery, accuracy rating, and power. Apparently. But I'm pretty sure you use the same thing. I think you use willpower instead of accuracy, though.
Yeah, I'm just trying to craft you some stuff, that's all.
Oh, okay. But yeah, in Star Wars, that was always the thing. Is like the core worlds were like supposed to be like Europe, right? So they were like Britain and all that. And the Empire in the original trilogy just happened to be the core world because it was just the Republic from the prequels. Meanwhile, Luke and Han and just about everyone were from the Outer Rim, and the Outer Rim is the frontier, so everyone has an American accent. But that seems to fly over everyone's head. So even though in the prequels just about everyone has an American accent, just about everyone from the core worlds has a British accent, and the Outer Rim guys have American accents.
Okay, the crash is going to take a few minutes. So
yeah, that's fine. But people still seem to think, yeah, like Star Wars has so much depth to it. Or it used to before they fucking bastardized it. But I choose not. I choose to believe Star Wars died when Disney bought it, and what's in its place now is fake. It's not Star Wars. At the very least, it means I have fewer books. I can just finally catch up on the books. Hey, Stato! Hang on, I had to just... For some reason, auto mod is still on, even though I've turned it off.
Auto mod?
So basically, if someone says a swear word, auto mod catches it, even though I've turned it off.
Oh.
Doesn't make any sense. But, you know, there is something that is actually implied by this game that I think they did on accident. Have you noticed that just about everything that the Empire has, like from its logo to the accents to how its troops and officers are dressed, it's just the Republic from the prequels? Have you noticed that?
Yeah.
That implies that the Empire wins. And then, like, but it implies that the Empire wins, but the Jedi stick around and the Sith retreat. Which is really weird. Because the logo, it's just a hexagonal version of the Republic logo.
Yeah, I see it.
No. Oh, man, fucking... Overlord uploaded in, like, 3 minutes. And it's a fucking, like, 30-minute video.
Feels good.
Feels so fucking good. Like, this is gonna make uploading streams so much easier, too. And I don't have a data cap anymore.
I go to the wrong place.
I went to where my quest was. You might have it in a different place.
Right, okay.
Where did you wind up?
I've got a quest.
Oh, you had to go to the promenade. Okay.
Prophet arrives.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You need to make a cult for yourself. That's your quest. I remember that. Yeah, the Nar Shaddaa quest. It's really good for Inquisitors because it's basically your whole thing is there's an item on this planet, but nobody knows where it is except for this cult that come around like a rogue Sith or something. So you kill him to get the information about it, and the entire cult starts following you instead. And you can either, like, super embrace it and go super villain on it, like full ham, full Sheev Palpatine, or you can just be, like, really awkward about it, be like, guys, please stop. Please. And it's so fucking good. Like I played my Inquisitor as light side. I still have my Inquisitor on the European servers, which is weird because I made it on an American server. I guess they made that server European at some point. And I played that thing entirely through as light side, but when I got to that point and my options were, guys, I'm not your leader, or, yes, bow to me, fools, I went full dark side. I lost like half my fucking light side meter doing that. Just because it's so much fun hamming it up. That's why I'm really glad they made it so long as you commit to a dark or light side of the Force down by your minimap, it does not matter. It doesn't really matter what you pick, because completing a quest will always give you a set amount of points towards that alignment. But picking opposite alignment dialogue choices will just subtract from that.
Right.
I have never seen pre-tier Stout Zoo, and I'll hear about it later. Dude, just talk about it in Discord or something.
Step inside. Scan the apartment for important things. Overt threats,
Infiltrate
escape
the
routes, access tunnels.
Crate Gang.
Take your time.
Yeah, those are the guys.
Look at
That's your cult.
Scan for concealed weapons, hiding places. Anything innocent is probably a bug. Anything you don't recognize should be analyzed later. Play the game. I can wait.
This guy looks like an... This Watcher X guy I had to come find. He's supposed to be like a former Watcher, which is like the second highest rank Imperial intelligence, but he looks like he's 18.
Seduction, infiltration, assassination. You're brave to come to Shadow Town.
Like, Jesus, fuck.
This could be your future. A bomb in your head, trapped here like a criminal.
Watcher 2 told me about you. You deserve to be here.
Watcher 2. We were part of the same eugenics program, she and I. Both of us.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
I have to say, this is probably one of the most graphically impressive planets so far.
Yeah. There is another planet that we go to in the DLC, a friend told me about. It's called Zakul. It's basically Coruscant run by a Darksider. Which I'm actually interested in looking at because, remember, fucking. Do you know what Coruscant looks like in this game?
No.
It's like bright. Sorry, it's not bright and shiny. It's like dark and gloomy for most of it, but then you get to like the Jedi Temple area and the Senate building, and it's like all bright and shiny and happy. Da 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 da. And a friend showed me pictures of Zakul, and it's run by like the darkest, evilest motherfucker in the game. Apparently, he's so powerful that he overthrows both the Republic and the Sith. And it's, like, bright and shiny everywhere, but then when you're actually boots on the ground going through, like, the important places, it's dark and gloomy. It's like a mirror, like a weird mirror version of Coruscant, and it looks really cool from the screenshot she showed me. And I can't wait till we get there, but it's like a level, 60 zone.
Long ways off.
Yeah.
Increases a user's speed and focus.
Though not for me, for some reason.
Natural assassin. It's also lethal.
Ed, I still don't know why I gained.
Nor do I. I googled it. I couldn't find shit on it, dude.
You must obtain a sample, a cyclone dose or a user's blood.
Did you level up at all when you opened those crates?
No.
I'd rather keep things quiet. There's an augmentation shop in the.
Because I thought that might have been it.
A place people go for fast, dangerous modifications. Purchase the cyclone there. I can give you an injection to mimic the effects of long-term genetic damage. You'll be slower and weaker, but you'd make a convincing cyclone buyer.
I assume the effects are temporary.
It should only last a short time, long enough for you to get to the shop. I suggest you avoid excessive violence while affected, however. Now, you want the injection or not?
All right, but this better not be a trick.
You're brave, Agent. Brave and trusting.
One moment, and I'll be done.
Zakul spelled with 2 U's, Brutalite.
There. Now you should be on your way. Get to the shop, get me my cyclone or my blood, then we find the link to your terrorist enemies.
Okay, so I've had to be injected with temporary AIDS, apparently.
Lovely.
Yeah, so I cannot fight for shit. All my stats are cut in half. And it will remain so until I complete this quest. Fudge. Don't know where my quest is. But yeah, it's like, I can't wait. But here's the thing as well. Before we even get to Zakul, there's like 2 other expansions, too. Like, but I think he said that they're optional. But it's good to do them because Zakul apparently brings back a lot of characters from those, and you get a lot of unique dialogue if you've already done those expansions. There's the one on the Hutt planet, Makeb, I think it was, Rise of the Hutt Cartel. And then there's another one that has to do with Revan, which I'm not really looking forward to because I remember playing the Flashpoint that had Revan in it, and it was really, really shitty how they made him, so. But I have been told that they kind of redeemed that a little bit. I'm invisible right now. If I turn my camera a certain way, I disappear from inside this taxi. God, fuck. I kind of wish there was just teleporters. This fucking taxi journey is taking so goddamn long. Holy fuck. Nozz, get a stealth suit. Hey! You fuckers are the ones who said I should make a sniper. If you wanted me to be a stealth character, you should have said I should have been an agent. Alright? This is your fault. If you wanted me to have a stealth generator, you should have told me to be the other agent class. This is your fault. Oh man, fuck it. I do want to play Metal Gear, but there's no room in the schedule. Like, fuck, like there's not, like, between now and, like, unless I like, stave off Persona, but, like, we've been waiting for that for, like, well, like, 3 weeks now? Oh, so there's 2 agent classes. There's the sniper, who I'm playing right now, who can hide behind cover and use sniper pews. And then there's the other agent whose name I forget, who has a stealth generator and is based around knives, which is really cool in of itself. I actually have a Republic version of that where instead of knives they use shotguns, but it's still really satisfying to sneak up behind someone and just boom, pop him right in the back with a shotgun or knife. It's really cool. Do it, Gladiator, I dare you. Do it. Tell them I'm the best. Because it's true. Hey, waifu! God, this fucking animal. Like, when I'm watching it run, I can't pay attention to its actual model. I have to just look at the mini-map to get an idea of how fast I'm going. Because it's so fucking big. It's so fucking big, it makes itself seem slow.
Does it take up your screen?
Dude, it doesn't even... like, I've got my camera zoomed out to maximum, and I can't even see its legs. Like, while I'm on it. It's so fucking big. Oh fuck, Nautilins! You know what race I'm surprised they never added this game? Fucking Nautilins, dude. Like, you know Kit Fisto?
Yeah.
Like, can you believe how many... like, I have no doubt that, like, if they added Nautilins to the game, there'd be a billion people rolling Jedi Guardians and Sith Warriors, like, with variations on the word Kit Fisto as the fucking name.
I'm hurting. Please. I need something that'll let me fight.
Told you this was the place. You can trust them.
There is a companion for the Imperial agent that I've been spoiled on, and I can't fucking wait. It's a droid with tits.
Whatever it takes. I'll pay to be faster, stronger.
I'm confused.
About the droid with tits, or... I've seen pictures of it. It's called... the droid is called Scorpio, and it's... do you ever seen, Metropolis, the movie? And it's like that woman who turns into a robot?
Yes.
She looks like that. Robot with tits. And I can't wait, because I want to see what her deal is.
For free. Or I introduce you to my blaster.
Oh wait, I made a mistake. I accidentally turned the conversation to violence when my stats are cut in half. I really should not do that. Let's try that again.
Actually,
oh fuck.
I have the money. Maybe it's time to.
Yeah, no, it's either violence. It's either violence or shell out money. Ah. Yep. Making the decision to fucking take the stack cutter. Oh fuck! I got a bunch of new abilities. Holy shit! Move that.
I can tell that this was written by someone else.
How'd you mean?
Like, Nashida was written by someone else compared to the other planets.
Is that in a good way or a bad way?
No, in a good way, because it's the dark side is actually portrayed properly.
As in, like, not just kicking puppies for kicking puppies' sake, but actually pragmatic.
Yeah, and also actually reveling in it.
A lot of the later Inquisitor stuff is actually like that. You still get the occasional thing where it's like, oh, I'm gonna kick a puppy, but there are actually quite a few instances where the dark side is actually the pragmatic thing. Like I just had that right now where I'm trying to steal a drug that turns people into like super genetic fucking freaks. And my light side option was, please, I'll do anything to get this wonder drug, please. And the dark side version was, look, you give me the wonder drug or I fucking shoot you in the face. And really, that's the smart thing to do. Like I can and will kill you. Give me the drug. Like, there's no, like the light side just comes across as groveling like a baby.
I am starting to wonder though, when are we gonna meet up again?
We should. I feel like we'll meet up again soon. I don't think it'll keep us away that long.
Well, it's sending me to the red light sector.
That's probably where I'm gonna have to go next.
Hand over a dose of Cyclone. Get moving.
Right. Yeah. Now let's see what my dark side options are here.
I'll go. After I give you something to remember me by.
I just fucking kneecap that Nautilin. Yeah. I mean that was kicking puppies and reveling in it, but in a way that makes sense for a fucking secret agent. Like, she made my life difficult, so I kneecapped her.
I've been waiting for your call.
I mean, that's how a spy should work.
Was there any trouble at the augmentation shop? Did you admire their work?
Don't waste my time asking stupid.
Am I being unprofessional? Maybe I've forgotten how a watcher should act. It's been a long time. Now, we need to analyze the specimen. Figure out where Cyclone comes from. We'll need equipment I can't buy in Shadowtown. There's an abandoned medical laboratory in the Duros sector. If armed refugees haven't stripped it bare, you can run the analysis of the lab's bioscan.
What happens once I get the analysis?
You send the results to me. Then I think about Cyclone's connection to the terrorists. I'm very good at thinking.
Right, I'll just mail these upgrades to you.
Alright. But, But yeah, Brutalite, like, the dark side in the original, extended universe is actually, like, you of course you have the assholes that are like, yes, puppies, I shall smush them underfoot, meow. But quite a lot of the dark side is just, think of it as, like, if the Jedi are a monastic order of monks, the Sith are, oh, fuck, what, dude, what was that sect of Christianity that was all about individuality? Like, it broke off, like, it wasn't Lutherans. Fuck, am I inventing a sect of Christianity right now, or was this a sect that actually existed? I'd like to think it was. But yeah, like, there was this... But basically, yeah, well, the Jedi are all monastic and all, like, oh, it's all for the greater good, yes, we must all sacrifice for the good of the Order. The Sith are like, no, fuck you, I'm going to do what I want to benefit me and make my life better. But then there are some who are like, who even go further than that, like, I have this group of people, I have my race, or my organization, or my whatever, and I want to make life better for all of us. Like, the Jedi are all about self-sacrifice, and also sacrificing other people, like, they believe in the whole over the individual. Sith believe in the individual over the whole. But, of course, that's not an absolute, because the Sith code, whereas the Jedi code is law for them. The Sith code, to quote the Sith Inquisitor, when he's having his conversation with his Jedi companion, is a recommendation, not a law. So Sith can ignore the Sith code if they want, and it's basically just do what you want. And I honestly think that that's a better way to go about it, because like a lot of Sith do a lot of good for their people. Like, yeah, like they cause a lot of suffering for people who get in their way, but like a lot of them are doing it for a semi-justifiable reason. Like, I even believe Palpatine wasn't even all that bad. Like, I think like once he initially wanted to become Emperor because it made his dick hard, but I think once he was actually there, he actually did have the galaxy's goodwill at heart. Like the original idea for the Death Star wasn't, oh, I'm going to build this giant fuck-off space station just to make everyone be terrified and fuck everyone's day up. The original idea was, holy shit, I just had a vision of the future. There's going to be these evil crab monsters that are going to come from... fuck me. There's a... Where am I, actually? I'm in the Duros sector. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna have to... I don't think we're gonna meet up. It's unfortunate. But, so yeah, Palpatine's like, oh fuck, there's these evil crab monsters that are gonna come from wild space and fuck everyone's day up, and they're immune to everything but Force lightning. What I'm going to do is, I'm going to make a super laser that can cut through a fucking planet, so when these guys attack, I'm going to be ready, and I'm going to just wreck their goddamn day. And that was the idea behind the Death Star. And then the rebellion happened, and he's like, well, I have this super weapon, I need to put this rebellion down now, because if this goes on too long, I'm going to get fucked. Because the Yuuzhan Vong invaded, like, 10 years after the Empire fell. So Palpatine, he made the Death Star, and he's like, right, I have another 30 years before these things attack. Let's put down this rebellion quick as I can, and then build more Death Stars. His original idea was to have an armada of Death Stars, to basically keep the Yuuzhan Vong at bay. And even then, the dark side itself doesn't corrupt you. The dark side is a tool. Like, the Sith view the dark side as a tool. It's like, the Jedi just see it as like, oh, we serve the Force. The Sith go, the Force serves me. Which is the main difference.
Greetings. I heard of your
Now, Brutalite, like I said, once he had power.
Those talents to work for me. My name is Mardel Felth.
Like, when Palpatine originally wanted to become Emperor, he wanted to become Emperor for shits and gigs. Once he was actually there, though, he did actually start caring for how society worked. For how best to keep the Empire running smoothly. Whether that was for the purpose of his own self-preservation, or whether it's for an actual concern for how the galaxy was run, I don't know, but Palpatine was also the guy who outlawed slavery in the Outer Rim. If he was just in it for shits and gigs, I don't think he would have done that.
I've been known to stop or start a few wars in my day. They call this place the Duros sector. But it's not just Duros who live here.
So you still in the red light district?
Yeah, and moving to other places.
Yeah. I do not vape. Sorry.
You also received my items.
I have not yet. No.
Is it showing
I haven't reached the mailbox yet.
Is it showing up?
Once I get out of this conversation, I'll see.
Agent in his gang was recently discovered and murdered. The Flame insisted the corpse be publicly displayed in Ranamas Square to taunt us.
If they're baiting you, they want something.
Oh, there's no doubt it's a trap. But they have bait we're hard-pressed to resist. Everything our agent found, all his notes, are pinned to the corpse in plain view. But every team...
Man, these fucking Duros are savages, Jesus.
Back in pieces. You may be the only one who could walk into this trap and survive.
This corpse has been there for days, right? What's so urgent now?
I should know better than to try to get anything by you. Admiral Jafandange arrives today to discuss this problem with the Hutts. My job is on the line. Once you have the records, use this on the body to burn it. We can't have them use one of our own as a rallying point.
I mean, here's the thing, Laifu. Like, you can't vape around here. Like, there's one vape shop and it's closed like 6 days a week, and it's only open for like 3 hours because everyone in the community thinks they're selling weed, and they might actually be. And weed's not legal here yet. And even if it was, I guarantee you the fucking... Like, I live in a part of Florida where a lot of people come to retire. So a lot of the people around here are hyper invested in the community because they've got literally nothing better to do because they're fucking ancient and waiting to die. Like, that's... Florida, dude. Well, here's the thing, Brutalite. Wookiees aren't people. I'm going to be honest here. As far as 99% of the galaxy was concerned, Wookiees were not people. Because let's face it, they don't speak basic, they don't wear clothes, they have never discovered spaceflight on their own, they've stagnated technologically for thousands of years, and the Trandoshans have been enslaving them and selling them across the galaxy for actually billions of years.
So they're kind of like dogs.
Basically, the majority of the galaxy sees Wookiees as dogs. Like, yes, I get it. Wookiees are just as smart as any other species once they get an education. But without that education, as far as most of the galaxy is aware, they are basically just really smart dogs. Like, so that's why enslaving Wookiees makes sense in the Empire. Oh wait, shit. Yeah, space chimpanzees, essentially. Yeah, but like, as many people will say that the Empire was human supremacists. I say those people haven't read the fucking books, because, like, yes, being an alien in the core worlds kind of fucking sucked, but it sucked under the Republic as well. Like, being an alien in the Star Wars universe and not living on your home planet or not living outside of the core worlds fucking sucked. Because that's just how Star Wars rolls. Like, if you live in the mid-rim or you live in the outer rim, then your life is basically fine. Like, there's no problem there. But the second you start moving into the core worlds, which is, by the way, where humanity is from. The core worlds are all where the humans started from. Corellia, Alderaan, Onderon, like, Coruscant, all of them. Those are all planets where humans started first. That's in the new canon. That's not canon as far as the EU is concerned, Brutalite. Not as far as I'm aware. But living in the Empire as an alien didn't really suck. Didn't really suck much worse than living in the Republic as an alien. Being an alien in Star Wars fucking sucks. That's really what it comes down to. Humans are descended from an alien race called the Tong. They originated on Coruscant, and they had a great big civil war roughly about the time they started. Oh, sorry, not the Tong. Fuck. Koru. Sorry. On Coruscant there were two native species. There was the Koru, which evolved into humans later on, and there was the Tong. The Tong and the humans had a great big civil war, and the Tong lost. And the Tong were forced to evacuate, and they found the planet Mandalore. And they became the first Mandalorians. What am I doing? Oh, here we go. And the Koru, they had another civil war, and between themselves. And over time, like, different groups of Koru started fucking off and leaving. That's how you get the Onderonians, the Alderaanians, the Corellians. Basically, any planet that has a native human species, they're all descended from the Koru. Like, Star Wars humans, there's a reason why they're fucking everywhere. It's because they couldn't stop killing each other.
Looking for a signature to tell us who the artist is. Curious.
I'm interested in tracing Cyclone to the terrorists. Nothing else.
You're very dedicated.
Like, bear in mind, like the lore of Star Wars did change over time, so that that human origin story may have been altered or changed as time goes on.
But Sinchet declared bankruptcy 5 years ago. The company is gone.
The Tong became Mandalorians. That's it. So Mandalorians are both Mandalorians are like Jews, right? Mandalorians are both an ethnicity and a culture. The Tong are the Mandalorian species. The modern-day Mandalorians are the Mandalorian culture. The Tong had a decentralized family structure. They had clans and stuff, but they believed that anyone could adopt anyone, right? So if you impressed them and you didn't have a clan, or you weren't a Tong, they would offer to adopt you into their clan. And that's something that the Mandalorians still have. And as time went on and the Tong became Mandalorians, they would run into humans, Twi'leks, Rhodians, basically anyone who was a good enough warrior, and they would say, hey, do you want to be a Mandalorian? And they invite them back to Mandalore, and these people then culturally become Mandalorians. Over time, via outbreeding and crossbreeding and all that, the Tong eventually became extinct, but the Mandalorian culture continued, and that's why most Mandalorians that we think of nowadays are human, because the Tong could crossbreed with humans, I think.
Should have known Cyclone.
But human genes are more dominant, and there are more humans than Tong.
Is connected to Cyclone. Cyclone is connected to the terror cell. We need more. I'm finding one former Sinchet executive currently on Nar Shaddaa. He left the company.
And the Mandalorians are my favorite fucking culture in Star Wars. Like, Jedi, Sith, fuck them. Get them the hell out of here, because you know what you know what's better than a Sith or a Jedi? A fucking Mandalorian in full Beskar Gam.
Rich, eccentric, reclusive.
There is no time travel in Star Wars.
Only associates with droids. No visitors allowed, no weapons allowed. He'll need a reason to talk to you, to be desperate to talk to you.
I know how to make men desperate for me.
I doubt Klan is tempted by flesh. He's been with his droids too long.
I notice you've gone completely silent because I've been talking about nerd shit.
You've gone way into the books. Like,
I've read almost all of them. I've read almost all the books that are published in like the fucking 40 years between Return of the Jedi and Disney buyout. There are Mandalorian Force users, but they don't have a high enough concentration to have a Mandalorian school. You know? Like, you'll occasionally find a Force-sensitive Mando, and they'll kind of, like, self-teach themselves, but they'll never be as good as a fully trained Jedi or Sith. But at the same time, they don't really need to, because Mandalorians have an entire martial art based around killing Force users. Like, they have an armor that... Okay, so Mandalorians, when they started running into lightsabers, they noticed that Beskar is resistant to lightsabers. Like, a lightsaber will bounce off a Beskar breastplate, for example. But Mandalorians, they never put Beskar on the palm of their gloves. So they noticed, hey, these guys are coming at us with swords. And, yeah, our swords are resistant to lightsabers because they're made of Beskar, but you know what's better than stabbing someone? Shooting them. So they
grabbed the swords.
Yes! Yes, but I didn't tell the chat, though. So they made up a martial art based around getting in close to a Jedi. And sometimes they'll do, like, a sword fight with their swords, if they're feeling really honorable. But sometimes they'll just grab, because all the palms of their gloves are lined with Beskar, they'll grab the lightsaber, and if they're holding the lightsaber, the Beskar conducts lightsaber energy, so they can't turn it off. And then they'll grab their pistol, and they'll just boom, 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 and shoot the Jedi in the fucking gut. Oh, we did? We did go through it? Oh, no. But it's so cool, though! I'm sorry. I'm sorry if I've told this story before, but it's... Mandalorians are so cool. I promise I will never tell this story again. I promise. Apparently I have missed something. I will stop telling the story, okay? Now it is in my head. I have told this story on stream before. I will no longer tell it. Oh, I missed a box I was supposed to grab. Fucking... You know what's the worst fucking loss of the extended universe as far as Mandalorians are concerned? The fact that there is a Mandalorian who is the descendant of a Jedi and a clone trooper, and he was trained by an exiled Jedi who fled to Mandalore. And we will never get to see how his fucking story turns out. We will never get to see how it turns out.
Was it like one of the last things that was written before Disney?
Basically, yeah. In the like he was born right after Order 66. Fuck. And the Jedi and his Jedi mother died on Coruscant, like right after he was born, and his clone trooper dad, sorry, he's a clone commando, sorry. His clone commando dad resisted Order 66. The fuck? Mix and retreat. Fuck me! Why does this thing keep telling me I gotta? I've got 2 purple quests, and they lead me in different directions. Yeah, took him, and they fled to Mandalore with the Jedi Mother's master, and the Jedi Mother's master trained him to be a fucking Jedi, and then his clone commando dad trained him how to be a Mandalorian, and it's so fucking cool. Like he's just wearing full Beskar, and he's got his mum's lightsaber, and he's got his master's lightsaber too, because his master died of old age. So he's just fucking dual wielding lightsabers while wearing full Beskar. So fucking cool. The reason why humans can crossbreed with so many aliens and why there's so many near humans, that's the Rataka's fault. Or the Rakata, even. That's the Rakata's fault. They seeded all the worlds. And it would make sense if they were using a similar template to create Miraluka and stuff, but I don't think that was ever really canon. I think that was a theory. I think the real idea is that all of the near humans are humans that left fairly early on, after they evolved from Koru. So Miraluka are descended from humans that landed on a planet that has no visible light. So the only humans that were able to survive were those that learned how to naturally and instinctively use the Force. I think that's what actually happened. I think that's how it's explained. It's really weird that they're making us be in, like, two completely different spots.
Yeah, like, I haven't seen you for a while now.
Yeah, like, this is weird. This hasn't happened on any other planet. I think, at best, we were, like, 2 doors away from each other at one point, but that was about it. I'm not a Pokemon, for fuck's sake! Why would you think I'm a Pokemon?
Your trap's been sprung. Here are the notes. Let me see. Blasted rebels. The Flame is planning an attack on Admiral Jafand Ange. He can't know about this. I was supposed to...
What exactly would you prefer? I didn't know.
Admiral Jafand? Sir, I apologize. This is...
I know who they are. I would make a poor show of my rank if I failed to recognize so many heroes of the Empire.
Oh my god, it's treating us as if we're in a fucking group even though you're not here. Oh, that's fucking silly.
This come from the Flame?
So I'm talking with a I'm talking with an Imperial officer who's being, like, threatened with assassination, and he said and his subordinate's like, "Here, this is," and he just cuts her off and says, yeah, of course, I wouldn't desert my fucking rank if I didn't recognize so many of the Empire's heroes all gathered in one place. Like, I've played this mission solo on my Inquisitor, because this used to be a mission you would get, like, way later on, but I guess they made it part of the story arc for agents now. And if you're solo, he says, one of the Empire's greatest heroes. Oh man.
Any idea why he'd have it in for you personally?
The Flame must know I've been communicating with the Hutt. I'm here to tell them the Empire will withdraw billions of credits of business from Nar Shaddaa unless they shut down this rebellion.
Killing you would be quite a coup for the Flame.
We must teach him the
My cheekbones make me a Pokemon. How does that make sense?
I invite you to come with me when I meet with the Hutts. Your activities have made an impression on the cartel.
You do the talking, I'll keep an eye on what's happening behind the scenes.
I see you've done this before. If you're interested, I suggest you go first to flush out and destroy any of these rebels who might...
You can't make me your bitch for $5 a month, but it means that any anime you recommend gets basically or anime or game basically gets bumped up to, like, high priority. But that's only on Patreon. Twitch is a different thing. Now, I mean, you can do games too. Just everyone picks anime, because anime you're easier. And I'll get around to them faster. YouTube money is super fucking dead, dude. Like, with the numbers I'm pulling, I should be making, like, at least... probably at least, like, almost $100 off YouTube a month. But, like, instead I'm, like, I'm at 20. Like, and even then it's less, because what YouTube tells you should be getting is less than what you actually get. Because I'm actually getting, like, fucking... I don't know, somewhere in the realm of between 10 and 12. I mean, honestly, like if you want to be a YouTuber, like you've got to have an alternate method of monetization. You have to have a Patreon. You have to have a Twitch. You have to basically do everything you fucking can in order to try and monetize your channel. I mean, I would totally play Dragon's Dogma. I own Dragon's Dogma. I just don't know. I mean, it sure as fuck would not work as a Let's Play. It would not work as a Let's Play. It might work as a stream, but I would need to clear up a space in the schedule for it, you know? Over here? Yeah. Boom, baby. I've got this ambush ability, but it takes like a billion fucking years to use. I don't know what it... How do I use it? Do I have, like... Yeah, I've got this ambush ability. I fucking had a thing that made it instant cast a while back, but I've never been able to do it again. I have no idea what I would do. I think the next planet we go to is... I think it might be Belsavis? And I'm pretty sure we'll be close together after that, because Belsavis isn't all that big. Not all that sure. I'm gonna be honest. Oh, wait. Fuck. You know what it is? Ah, it's fuck. Ah, I bet it's Quesh. I bet you it's fucking Quesh, because I don't actually remember when that planet takes place, but I know it's before Belsavis. Ugh. Oh, I hate Quesh so fucking much. It's... Ugh. Quesh is a hallway. Like, oh, so the idea behind Quesh is really, really good. It's an entire planet that's an industrial swamp ruined by the Hutts. But like think Hutta, but like if Hutta was taken over by the Hutts like a billion years ago, right? Like the atmosphere is poison. And that's a really cool idea for a planet. But Quesh is literally a fucking straight hallway that you just walk down, pick a quest, go into side rooms, come out, keep going. It's such a wasted planet, and it takes so fucking long to do.
I'm looking forward to killing you.
Even though it's just a hallway.
Then you defend these atrocities.
Is it mandatory?
I hope not. There's a lot of quests that were really shitty in this game that got made non-required. Quesh used to be required because you wouldn't have enough experience to go to Belsavis.
No man may strike against the Empire and live.
Like you wouldn't have the level requirement to go to Belsavis. You know, like the quest wouldn't appear in your quest log.
The only way to destroy them is to shred the bodies and scatter them. But we proved a billion times over that they're not immortal, right, Gendai? How many of you crawled away? 2? 10? Kill him! Kill them all!
One more down.
I'm really hoping they didn't make Quest mandatory. Oh, I'm dreading that. That will be the stream where I hate my life the most.
I was fortunate to have you here, my friends. I'll call Agent Maddle and tell her what happened. I suggest you make the full report.
God damn it.
My men and I will stay here to ensure the Gendai's...
And Nitsuro, I agree with you. I fucking hate One Piece. I think One Piece is awful. It's blech. Oh, I think your mail just got here.
I'm certain Agent Maddle will be able to mop up
Sweet
any
time.
resistance.
Yeah.
Thank you for your service.
Game probably didn't know. I mean, to be fair though, with like games like WoW, it takes fucking hours to mail to show up. Yeah, but Matt, I have jet boots though. Murder is totally fine if you have jet boots. I'd fucking erase a species in order to have a fucking jetpack. You think I am some kind of fucking like someone's offering me a jetpack to wipe out a species? Nah, fam. Fucking put that shit on the endangered list. I'm coming for it. God damn it. Thing is though, I thought the Arlong Park the Arlong Park episode was alright, but it's like once you get to that fucking desert land, that desert land where you have the guy who fucking shoots poison out of his hook and turns into sand, like once you get past that point, like the show just fucking loses me for some reason. It's just like I fall off completely. And I don't even know why. I just lose interest immediately. It's like every time it happens.
I just received word from Admiral Jafand. He says thanks to you, the flame is dead and the rebellion is in chaos.
I assume I should have the Rancor share of any reward money.
Of course. It's being credited to your account right now. If you would take on another task for us, I have a message.
Oh, for fuck's sake, more quests? I just need to fucking I just need to sell drugs. That's all I'm here for.
Thank you.
Oh, fuck Buggy the Clown. I'm just here to sell drugs. They're making me put down rebellions. Could be GTA if it fucking wanted to. Oh, God. I hope this fucking quest takes me somewhere close to where my goddamn quest is. You know what, Birdlight? I think that's it. When they brought fucking magic into a pirate anime about a guy made of rubber. Like, there's like, in my opinion, if you're gonna bring in one fantastical element, don't bring in a second one halfway through when you haven't even explored the extent of what your original gimmick could do. Especially if it's something as lame as fucking magic or hockey or whatever the fuck they're calling it now. Like, I thought that was lame. It's like, you have magic fruits that give you superpowers. You don't need to put magic on top of that. It's really, really silly. Especially because, like, as far as I'm aware, everyone has hockey, right? So you have the Dragon Ball problem. Where do I fucking go? Take a speeder to the promenade. Why is it trying to take me somewhere else?
Have a safe and pleasant stay.
Well, I'm done with Nozz. Start sending me somewhere else now.
Like to another planet?
Yeah.
Alright, well, I'm going to fucking throw out the Ark quest.
So that means to go to Caravan.
Alright. So, yeah, if you want to go do that, then I'm gonna ignore the side quest. I'm just gonna blitz through Because this planet is pissing me off now. Like, it's a really pretty planet! I like it so much, but why is the quest design so fucking AIDS? Like, seriously, like, look at this planet. Like, it looks so cool. Like, I would live here. I mean, of course, like, I would only really live here if, like, I could be the guys who aren't slaving away in the fucking Duros sector, but you know what I mean. If I could be the 1% on Nar Shaddaa, I'd be the 1%. But here's the thing, Brutalite. The existence of hockey is fucking dumb. Like, they took a universe where everyone had unique powers that were creative, and they threw in a magic system that everyone can use. That's Dragon Ball syndrome, and that's fucking lame. Like, in Dragon Ball, everyone has ki. Everyone has ki. So everyone can feasibly do either the same thing or a similar thing to each other. You know? Oh, for fuck's sake. So, if everyone could learn how to do a Kamehameha, then the Kamehameha stops being interesting and it starts just being a thing Goku yells to shoot his shiny laser beam. I had to take a taxi to the promenade to then take a taxi from the promenade to the casino. The fucking quest design for this area is fucking stupid. Like, could you imagine, like, how more interesting Dragon Ball would be if Goku could not learn Solar Flare? If Goku could not learn instant transmission? If Goku could only learn techniques that he came up with by himself with his own power, you know? Like the Super Saiyan thing was a good start. And then everyone got Super Saiyan. Fucking Ultra Instinct is a good start. But then Vegeta got something... Actually, no, sorry. Ultra Instinct is a very interesting concept, and it's unfortunate that the series is going to end in April. Because they finally gave Goku something that nobody else had, and then they gave Vegeta something that is different, but equally as powerful, and works a different way. That's what I want from Dragon Ball. I want everyone to be able to use, like, distinctively different abilities. Where, like, you look at Vegeta in Super Saiyan Pride, right? Which is what I'm gonna call his new form, because they haven't given a name to it yet. And then you look at Goku in Ultra Instinct. Two completely different forms that look and act completely different. And that's a really big strength of the Universe of Power arc, or the Tournament of Power arc. But unfortunately, the series is fucking done now. So we're never gonna get to see any more.
I can't keep preparing you things when you malfunction.
Was it not popular enough?
No, it literally exists to fill a time slot. And a more popular anime is coming out.
Why don't you clear your memory of the last 5 minutes?
So it wasn't popular enough.
No, it was popular, it's just they kept... It was popular, but it was more popular in the West. So, like, it's more popular than the thing that's replacing it in the West, but in Japan, this new thing is an anime that's older than Dragon Ball. It's like 50 years old, while Dragon Ball is like 30. So seniority wins out on that. Like in Japan, anime, specifically animes like Dragon Ball, they exist to fill a quota. They're just like, okay, we have a time slot Saturday morning at this time. We need something to fill it. They reach into their Rolodex and say, hey, we've got this Dragon Ball thing. Yeah, fuck it, make a new anime about it. Start making a manga.
Can you arrange a meeting for me?
I can't pronounce the name of it, dude. Just type in Dragon Ball Super Replacement.
Even if I wanted to set you up with a meeting, and I don't. Sorry. What would I tell him? Some stranger wants to chat? Tell him an old friend wants to talk about Cyclone. If you say so. I'll give him the message and see what he wants to do.
Right, so I'm back on Korriban.
Okay, what's gonna happen, man?
Oh, says I'll talk to you.
Don't know.
Wouldn't plan on an extended visit. Go through that
A
door.
ghost
Keep your
came to me
distance
and
from
said,
Thrawn and the
dude,
droids.
you need this
Don't talk too
mask.
long.
Your master's
Got
gonna
it?
betray you.
Oh, it's your dad. That's your dad.
Alright.
That's your dad. Or, well, technically your grandpa.
I'm not planning on causing any trouble.
Yeah, that's a whole big thing. It's like your grandpa, your ghost grandpa shows up and is like, "Hey, yeah, your master's gonna fuck you over. So hey, take my power." He gives you his lightsaber towards the end of your story too, and it's actually an orange that has that's completely bare. So you can just slot modifications into it and make it exactly as powerful as you want it. Really good, and it looks like Count Dooku's lightsaber too.
Slightly curved.
Yeah.
Warning. Visitor is armed.
Ignore the droids. Nutella says you're persistent, but I don't know what you think you'll find here. Sinjit's gone. Bankrupted by the war and sold off piece by piece for a tidy sum. Made me rich, but that life is over.
I've been wanting to meet you. Your old company has been linked to terrorists.
I'd be more worried if I knew what you were
Yeah,
talking
Gigi no Kitaro. Apparently it's like older than Dragon Ball, so it's more popular because it's got a bigger fan base.
I thought you might help a potential investor. It pays to know what you're dealing with.
That's all this is? You saw a business opportunity. Here's a story you might be interested in. A story about Vervgen, one of Sinchit's subsidiaries.
I'm listening. What did Vervgen do?
Vervgen developed medical technology, mainly genetic modification serums. Not one of Sinchit's more profitable branches. When we put Vervgen on the market, we got some strange buyers.
I'm gonna get a drink real quick.
Then in secret, took the company and all its technology.
Can you contact the buyers?
Wouldn't know how. You could try yourself. Vervgen's offices were on the upper levels of the city. So far as I'm aware...
Yeah, I'm still on the planet for a fucking hot minute, I guess.
That's all I have. And I think I've been more than...
Fuck my life.
Clear enough?
I appreciate all your help, Master Track.
See you so far. Don't bother the droids when you go, and leave Natula alone.
Okay. So this guy sold genetic... Oh god, this fucking... I really hope this story picks up soon, because now I'm just tracking down fucking drug dealers. It's so...
To see how you handle field work. I didn't think it possible to talk through a meeting with Jordan Klan. You handled yourself adeptly.
See? And you thought I'd need to poison him.
Seems I was mistaken. So, now we know about Vervgen.
Why is this dude barefoot? I don't...
Purchased by a shadowy group of buyers. Those buyers were presumably members of the
I've never even seen Hunter x Hunter. I don't even know what that shit... No, it's not Diet Pepsi. It's full-fat retro Pepsi. Literally, all they did was they put the old, like, 1960s label on it. That's all they did.
I reached the same conclusion.
For some reason, they just do that sometimes. They just replace older Pepsi in the store with fucking retro Pepsi, and I do not know why.
I need you to set up surveillance. Slice into public terminals around the building perimeter, and I can use HoloNet resources to see and hear inside.
Where should I start?
Vervgen is located in the
Yamda, I'm not putting Coca-Cola on my Amazon. Fuck's sake. I like Pepsi. Pepsi's fine. The fuck? I thought Canadians liked Pepsi as well. Like, what the fuck? Why are you betraying your people, Yamda? Can we go shopping again? No, we're not going shopping again. So if you, if your Korriban shit wraps up and they start sending you to another planet, feel free to...
I'm fighting a lord. Okay, then.
Oh, you're fighting a Sith Lord?
Yeah.
Ah, fuck my life. Who you fighting?
Kraus.
Oh, shit, I wish I was there. That's actually a really good fight. That's a real...
The music again.
Yeah! Ah, damn it. I hope I hit something like that soon. Dude, the thing is, I don't like Hunter x Hunter that much, and it's really long. Hunter x Hunter is really long.
Have a safe and pleasant stay.
He was like, "You're in so much trouble when I tell the council of this," and I'm like, "You can't tell them if you're dead."
Yeah. Oh god, like I think he's the subordinate to Darth Thanaton, am I right?
That's right.
Yeah. Oh dude, you're gonna love Darth Thanaton when you fucking butt heads with him. It's gonna be fucking rad. Like Darth Thanaton is a fucking asshole. Darth Thanaton is so evil that even if you're playing as an evil Sith, like even you'll have to stop and go, okay, yeah, no, that guy is evil. Like that, and that's something I really do like about the Sith Inquisitor. Like even if you're playing Darkseid, they'll always give you someone that one-ups you on the evil scale, and your choice is be still evil but not as evil as them because you have standards, or fucking ramp up the puppy kicking machine.
Go into full competition mode.
It's really good. Like that's something that about the Sith Inquisitor I really love. I started playing my Sith Inquisitor a little bit. And I will say they have actually fixed a lot of what my problems were with Endgame Sorcerer. They actually did fix quite a few of those problems. Still not a character I would go out of my way to play, though. Just because your lightsaber being a stat stick is something that really bugs me cosmetically. You know, like, just like, oh, I have this lightsaber, I'm never going to fucking use it. Like, if they had an option for you to, like, just not have a lightsaber, and, like, have your color crystal affect the color of your lightning, like, I'd be super down for that. But you have to have your lightsaber out. Infected by the Chihiro program, soon he'll turn into a trap. What the fuck are you talking about? Hey, Alan Darth, what's up, man? God damn it, I want to be off this fucking planet already. Ah. Fuck this planet, I want to get to the good shit. Good thing about this area is that everyone's got fucking swords. Except for that guy. What an asshole. Dude, could you imagine fucking doing Nar Shaddaa without a fucking speeder? Because I remember doing that.
I remember doing that.
Took me a week and a half to finish Nar Shaddaa, just because you have to run everywhere, and those
Stop playing.
Yeah, and those rental speeders are nowhere near fast enough. Nar Shaddaa, like if you bum rush it, Nar Shaddaa can be really quick depending on your class, but some classes spend way longer on there than they should. And there's a fuck ton of side missions that, if you're not a subscriber, you're not using experience boosts, you have to do them, otherwise you'll have to grind like a motherfucker on Quesh later on. Or worse, you'll have to grind like a motherfucker on Voss, the actual worst planet in the game. But at the very least, Voss is decently short. Most of the grinding comes in the way of, like, the bonus quests that that actually are not in the game anymore. Did you hear about that? They actually removed the bonus series. So remember, like on Balmora, you had to fucking like fight through like 12 fucking colicoid nests for no reason. They actually removed those, so then they increased experience gain on the standard quests, so you don't have to do them, but they still exist if you're at max level and bored.
Oh.
Yeah, so, like, if you're, like, level 70 and you're like, you know what, I want to get some cosmetic items. Yeah, you can play the old bonus series missions from your chapters menu. So, I mean, that's a really good way to do it, because they made the quests, but the quests were either really hard or really time-consuming, and if you're leveling, you want to move on to the next planet. But you can't do that if you're not high enough level. So, like, that's a really good way to get around that. Just make it, like, just a daily thing you could do if you want. I don't even like Hunter x Hunter. Like, I've watched some clips, and it just struck me as different colored Naruto. But like not in the way that whatchamacallit? Not in the way that My Hero Academia is. My Hero Academia is better Naruto, but you sent me 2 of the same earpiece. My Hero Academia, yeah, you did. Yeah, that was the same earpiece you sent me, when you made them last time. What I'm saying, My Hero Academia is better Naruto, but it's also better My Hero, but it's also better Hunter x Hunter. Like, if My Hero Academia didn't exist, then yeah, I'd probably be super down, I'd be super down to watch Hunter x Hunter. But My Hero Academia exists. So... What the fuck? Your father let the fish eat the bag one day, and another day, his friend let them for no... Jesus. Fuck. I thought you said in Brazil that, like, people fished for food. How do you survive? Jesus. Then again, I probably wouldn't eat anything from a Brazilian river anyway after Rio. Like, have you seen the pictures of what the fucking, like, Olympic Stadium in Rio looks like right now? Like, it actually... Like, the stadium they built in Rio looks worse after a couple of years than the fucking, Athens Stadium looks like after over a decade. Like the Athens Stadium is like basically collapsing under its own weight, but it still looks semi-presentable from the outside. The Rio Stadium is rotting where it fucking stands. It's so fucking embarrassing. Like, they didn't even drain the pools either, so the pools are just like... I'm pretty sure standing near the pools will give you a fucking parasite.
Freedom is the only reason they'd help the Empire.
Yeah. Like, oh, I'm standing within 5 feet of a Rio Olympic pool, and I have hookworms.
You're insane. Letting you free would be the worst thing we could do.
Imperial intelligence is scared to let me free. But the Watchers know that if I refuse to help, my mental conditioning reacts. If I disobey a superior, I get headaches. They last for days. So I may as well help you. The alternative is less pleasant.
Has intelligence done that to anyone else?
Oh yes. But I know you're eager to get back to business. Now that we have surveillance, I've been able to monitor VerveGen's activities. The results are enlightening. As we
I just want to fight terrorists. I haven't seen a single fucking terrorist so far.
VerveGen is preparing a large quantity of serum for transport and distribution.
They're transferring the cyclone to other cells in the network.
That's exactly right. VerveGen's day-to-day management is expecting a visit from the owners. That's when the cyclone will be turned over. Security will increase. Employees sent home, holocams activated, internal defenses powered on. But get into the meeting unnoticed, and you'll find the terror cell leader.
Rio's Olympic pools is where they're bioengineering the very first real-life tentacle rapists. Oh my god! All right, there you go. That's what they're doing. They're trying to make anime real, one genre at a time.
We can create a cybernetic disguise combining armor, implants, and holographic technology. you would appear to be a Class 5 droid. Most security devices don't screen mindless droid workers. Fitted with such a camouflage system, you could walk into VerveGen unmolested.
I have to disguise myself as a fucking droid.
We assembled the system's components. All that remains is to implant the cybernetics necessary to hide your life readings. I can put you to sleep with an anesthetic before making the incisions. Otherwise, we can begin. The procedure should be swift.
No anesthetic! Cut me up, fam!
I'll go as fast as possible.
Cut me up! Cut my life into pieces! This is my last resort.
3 implants along your spinal column. The pain should fade quickly. Congratulations. From now on, you'll be able to pass as a machine.
We're losing time. What's next?
It won't be long before the cell leaders arrive at VerveGen. I suggest you get to the meeting. Eliminate everyone. Afterward, I'll contact you for confirmation. Good luck.
I am not dabbing! Fuck off with that. Shit's so dumb.
Why do they want you to dab?
I have no idea! I have never done it. I've never implied doing it. I get at least one question. I get at least one person requesting that every fucking stream. I don't know why. Like, I don't understand you damn kids today. No, fuck Jake Paul. I hope he dies. Like, I actually, no joke, hope he fucking dies. Like, for real. Like, I hate that guy. I ain't, nah, fucking, like, the Poles, they're gonna fucking die off and no one's gonna remember them. I am not being part of that. Oh, fuck. Okay.
Vehicle pads are currently open for business.
No, fuck dabbing. Dabbing is for sneezing, stupid. You know that's how they teach little kids how to sneeze now? Like fucking... Like, it's like, I went by an elementary school to help their IT guy, because it's all part of the same fucking school system, and the elementary school is like 10 minutes away from my uni. And fucking I went there and I see a little sign on the wall of a classroom, and it says, "Hey kids, remember, if you want to sneeze, dab." And he's got like a picture of a kid. He's got like his arm over his nose, and his other arm is like pointing directly up in a fucking Hitler salute. It's like, oh, so they're teaching kids to be hygienic by making them retarded. Oh no. Yeah, I know, Gladiator, but I didn't believe you. That's the thing. I didn't believe you because I thought it was too dumb to exist. Then I went to an elementary school, and I saw a poster on the wall telling kids to dab when they sneeze. Like that is so beyond the pale for me that I just can't. The fact that it exists means that humanity is tainted. We have failed. I was helping install fucking equipment. Dude, I work as an IT gremlin for a university, and they share, and they sometimes share staff between the elementary school. It's like 10 minutes away. God damn it. What's going on Caravan? Or did you take a nap?
Back on my ship now.
If you want, come back where I'm at. We can probably blast through this like twice as fast. Oh, fuck, I went the wrong way. Christ, where is this fucking thing? Yeah, it's like... I was just installing a fucking, server or something. Like, it's fucking... and it's just... Yeah, just these posters on the walls like, hey kids, it's flu season, remember to dab when you feel a sneeze coming. Lifu, I would rather sneeze in your face than dab. I would rather do that. I would rather pass on fucking mad cow sneeze. Right, Skirty, when were you born?
Fuck.
Well, if it was any time during the late 80s to mid 90s, then if you come to America, you are fucked because they will not take blood from you or give you any.
Why is that?
Because they think everyone that's not born in America between the 1985 and 1995 has been exposed to mad cow disease.
Really?
Yeah, and apparently they think, if we give blood, and that blood winds up in someone's veins, they will die of mad cow disease. Yeah, but that also means for some reason that if I'm in a fucking car crash and I need a blood transfusion, they won't give me it. I just get to fucking die. Like how fucked is that? Like, oh, you were born in this specific time period, I guess you gotta die. So silly, especially because like I've no one in my family has ever had mad cow disease because we live in London away from cows. No, American doctors are fucking stupid, dude. Like, I got my fucking scoliosis surgery done in the US, and the doctor fucked it up so bad that I now have constant nerve-based pain, like, right here. Like, and I know it's nerve-based because it's not bone-based, it's not muscle-based, which only leaves either nerves or cancer, and seeing as I'm not dead, probably not cancer.
I'm not concerned about fatalities. The men and women taking the serum understand the necessity of sacrifice. This is an important day for us. You've created a new weapon in our fight for freedom. One that we'll use to great advantage.
We're all honored to hear that from the Eagle, sir. Vervgen is your partner in the cause.
Vervgen's finished. Find a new supplier.
Deal with this interruption now.
So where are you at the moment?
I'm in an instance shooting up a drug manufacturing company.
Don't let anyone escape. Anyone who needs a boost from Cyclone, take it.
Yeah, like they made the terrorists made a the terrorists made a drug that makes you basically have superpowers. And they're trying to use it to create this army of superhumans. But they all go down like fucking bitches because I am over-leveled for this in a really massive way.
I have a choice between Alderaan and Tatooine.
Oh, fuck, Alderaan and Tatooine, that's nice. Alderaan is really cool.
I'm going to die. I'm looking at the woman who's going to kill me.
A cyborg. How convenient. You eliminated the cell leaders. Now we must remove every trace of their operation and prevent their followers from regrouping.
Like Alderaan, do you know what the Killiks are? They're a race of bugmen that if you are too close to them for too long, they absorb you into their hive mind. And they are native to Alderaan, and they survived the Death Star blowing up, by being forced underground by the Alderaanians centuries before, where they all like just built like this big airtight nest and all huddled together in a big fuck pile and slept until like they're like, well, once all the humans on Alderaan die off, we'll have the planet back, whatever. And then the Death Star blows it up, and the Hive survives and floats away. And then they all wake up and they're like, where the fuck's the planet gone? And they run into a derelict ship, and they salvage the ship and incorporate it into the Hive and turn it into a Hive ship, where they then just fly around space, kidnapping people and putting them into the Hive so they can figure out what the fuck happened. Like, the Killiks are really, really cool. And the thing is, they're not even malicious, because the idea is that being part of the Hive is actually quite... It's like the Borg, but with more individuality. Because, like, if you're part of the Hive, then you're still you, but you just have the ability to just long-range talk to other Killiks and have information that you really should not have.
Please, I'll tell you what you need to know. Just don't slice my brain.
You played the game and lost. These are the consequences.
Why am I just staring at the ceiling? But yeah, the Killiks are really cool.
I'm inside.
The question is, do we run into them?
Yes, we do.
Okay.
They're a big part of the main story arc, last I checked.
19 years. He's recruited by the Narshadar terror cell. Starts as nothing, but his enhancements prove
I think I'm actually going to go back to the fleet.
connected to the cell's communications
Okay.
hub. Feed him
Yeah, we've got another, like, 30 minutes before the stream ends.
Now the coordinates are
Yeah, I don't think it's enough time. To
Yeah.
plan it.
The hub is in the network access sector. A maze of computers.
I'm gonna do some fucking chance cubes
security droids to reach it.
once I'm done with this shit.
Your capabilities. Once you're there, disable
Yeah, like I think this mission's gonna this set of missions is gonna take another like at least 10 minutes.
Yours seems to be a lot longer than mine.
Yeah.
An act of mercy.
I don't know why. I don't know why everything is just so like was so split up for us on Nar Shaddaa. I don't remember it used to be that split apart. I remember it used to be longer because you would go through this whole thing of building up. Oh wait, you know why? It's because you come back to Nar Shaddaa later. Like you got your cult set up, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. They contact you later and you've got to come back. That's why your Nar Shaddaa is so short. Because you're not done with it yet. So I mean that kind of explains it. Where the fuck do I have to go? Great. Another thing I fucking hate about this map, because everything is based around taxis, you don't actually know where you're going until you get to a taxi station. Ugh. Like, could you imagine being on the fucking Republic side and this is your home planet? 'Cause I remember people complained that the Coruscant had the same fucking problem. Like, oh, I don't know where to go. It says I gotta go to the Jedi Temple. Where the fuck is that? And, like, they can't find it on the map because everything is based around the goddamn taxi system. Like, it's awful. Like, if they gave you a speeder that you could fly on your own, I feel like this area would be a lot more interesting. Like you have a speeder and you can fly it around through the air. You could explore. Like, they'd have to do a lot more work. But, I mean, and this game was really expensive to start with, but... Like, don't send us to Nar Shaddaa if you're not gonna make it either long and contiguous, or you're gonna give us the ability to fly around the city worlds as we want. You know?
Yeah.
I think I saw a secret. Is that a secret or a quest item that I can't do? I can jump that. I can jump that. I'm gonna jump off the side of this fucking building, and I'm gonna get that secret. Oh wait, no, I can... Why would I... No, wait, hang on, I jump off the other side. Because there's a little speeder that'll take me back up. So I wonder what's down there. No, I need to do it for science. There might be a secret. I've seen it now, and I don't know if I'll see it again. I need to know. Where's the secret? Where's the secret? There's the secret, okay. Alright. Oh wait, there's a little pipe here. Yep. Yeah. What is this? Okay, hang on, let's get off the fucking mammoth. Heal myself up a little bit. That killed me immediately. That wasn't even a long enough fall to kill me. I just dropped dead upon touching it. And why is this fucking speeder here? Why the fuck is that little fucking air speeder there if I can't go down there? It's bullshit. There's nothing over there. I gotta fucking walk it. Did you see the stream? Did you see what I'm fucking talking about? Because that was some fucking horse shit.
I'll have to go back and watch the...
Yeah, fucking 228, roughly. There's like this little platform underneath the landing bay, and it's got like a selectable airspeeder next to it. So like it's obviously, it looks like something that you can jump down to, and then use the speeder to come back up. Like maybe there's like a datacron there or something, you know, one of those hidden Easter egg thingies.
Yeah.
And I jump down on a pipe, and then I drop a distance that probably should have just like taken half my health, if anything, and just not dead immediately. So I don't know what that's supposed to be. Like maybe it used to be something, and they fucking put a kill box around it, but they didn't take out the fucking speeder. This game is at the same time like both really well made and full of really weird fucking bugs. Like, you'd think, like, they'd get rid of that, you know? Like, all they have to do is take the blue glow off. They don't even have to make it uninteractable. Just make it so it doesn't stand out. Like, how much did this game cost? Like, $12 million? You know, I'm fairly certain that's actually what this game costs. Like, $12 million. And they can't even make that shit work. I have to click the speeder as I fall. That's fucking dumb. And Brutalite, the whole reason behind Ugandan Knuckles is it's a reference to a Ugandan film made by Ugandans called Who Killed Captain Alex, as well as another film that the same studio made, but I forget the title because it's not as good. And then for some reason Knuckles got attached to it. I do not know why, but the creator of the films thinks it's fucking hilarious. And you know what? If he thinks it's funny, then I am not going to take away his... I'm not going to take away his enjoyment. If people want to use his movie to make funny memes.
Have you found any tunings for lightsabers?
No, I have no idea what they do. Like, I like, that wasn't there. That wasn't there back in the day. That's new. But I do not know how to get any. It might be like a... Maybe it's like a cartel market thing. Like, if you find a lightsaber that's for, like, a warrior, but you like the look, maybe, you can tune it to make it work for an Inquisitor. Maybe that's the idea. The fuck?
Congratulations, Cypher.
I mean, maybe Brutalite, but the Sonic fandom is fucking weird anyway, so...
Unable to regroup. Ties to the Eagle's network have been severed. There's only one catch. Destroying the network hub sent a ripple through the holonet. Shadowtown security momentarily failed. I took the opportunity.
Oh no. Fuck. Okay, now there's a fucking maniac. Now there's a maniac Imperial spy running around free. Whoops.
Was your real goal all along?
I made an oopsie.
Working with intelligence would expand my options. It wasn't until we met that I formulated a plan.
Damn son of a sow.
You know what? Yeah, if I get $1,000 on my Patreon, the second that money enters my bank account, I will dab. That's the only thing that will make me dab.
Once I'm safe, I'll share my secrets. You'll know everything intelligence keeps from its ciphers.
What kind of information are we talking about?
Do you want the details of the eugenics program that bred myself and Watcher 2? The aliases of your friend, Kalia?
Hey, dude, fucking right now...
Think you can play?
Right now, I am not exactly having the best living conditions, am I? So, a free $1,000 a month, like, to make content I enjoy making, that people enjoy watching, like, that'd be a fucking dream. Like, I would suck a million cocks. Not in a row, though, I'd have to pace myself.
You know how to make a tempting offer.
I can guarantee this chance won't come again.
You're kidding, right? You're going to sit back and let him use you?
Whether he escapes shouldn't matter to you. Why do you care?
This guy thinks he can play us. No one does that to me, you get that? Not your bosses and not some purebred garbage.
Apologies for interrupting. I have to get
Yep, that's fine, Netero, that's fine.
You have an incoming call from your masters. Goodbye, Cypher.
Cypher 9, this is Watcher 2. I'm routing this call through a half-dozen city subsystems. We intercepted a set of terrorist transmissions reporting the destruction of a company called Verve Gen. I've sent agents to scour the company's systems for additional data.
Hey, and I just completed the planet. Fucking brilliant.
I can confirm that the cell's been destroyed.
That's excellent, but there's something that concerns me. As I was monitoring, I noticed some unusual network...
Oh no! Oh no, he's escaped.
I'm worried about Watcher X. He'd take advantage of a fault like that.
I just talked to him. He's still locked up.
I must have made a mistake then.
Oh no, I just lied to my bosses. That's gonna come up and bite me in the ass.
Learn to focus on your job, not your feelings.
Keeping a rogue Watcher from running loose in the galaxy is part of my job. I won't trouble you further. I'm knee-deep in new data, and I'm sure you have business left on.
No, I fucking don't. I wanna get the fuck off this planet.
Return to your ship. Watcher 2 out.
You cowardly piece of filth.
Oh no, this stupid Rakata bitch is mad at me. Oh, however will I fucking cope? Oh, I fucking hate Kaleo so much. When do I get Scorpio? I need my robo-tits. Where's the fucking spaceport? Ah, let's get the fuck out of here. This is not the new Star Wars game. This game came out in like 2012. It's an MMO. Even though we haven't seen that many other players, because this is an MMO you can play entirely solo. Just the way God intended. Yeah, it's fairly interesting though. Like, they made an MMO you can play for free, and you can pay if you want extra goodies and shit, but you can play it entirely by yourself. Like, the multiplayer aspect of it is basically entirely fucking optional. It's really, really interesting. Where the fuck is my hangar? Alright, let's get back onto my ship, answer my holo terminal, and see what we gotta do. So I'm probably gonna have like another. I'm gonna probably have a mission like yours, where I've got to go to like a fucking separate planet and do some bullshit. That, or they'll just railroad me to the next fucking planet and be like, oh yeah, go kill yourself. Fuck you. I did draw Vix myself, or at least I drew that one myself. And that second part, I'm not transgender, dude. Like if anything, I'm gender fluid, if anything. Like, I don't know what the fuck I am. I don't know what the fuck I am, dude. So I sure as hell ain't manly. Yeah, that's the joke, fucker. This whole thing, like...
This is Imperial Automated Defense Corps Unit CR.
Oh no, my ship's on lockdown.
Darth Jared, Lord of the Dark Council, your ship is now in lockdown.
Cypher 9. The last time we spoke, I called you to Korriban. Did you misunderstand what a privilege...
Dude, how am I manly? Look at me. Look at me, dude. Fucking, like, this ain't manly. I sure as hell ain't feminine either. I'd say I'm a fucking gremlin. That's what I'd say I am. Yes, you can kill other players, yeah.
If I recall, you tried to have me murdered as some...
Like, I sexually identify as a gremlin. My pronouns are...
You've given me no new information since your mission began, about the murder of Darth Jadis or otherwise. When you receive my orders, you'll do as you're told, or I'll have you flayed alive, along with everyone you know. Understood?
I assure you, my lord. I've reported all my findings to intelligence.
Very well. Perhaps it's not you.
Yes, kill my boss. Do it.
My peers on the Dark Council acknowledge me, but they don't yet respect me, not like they did my father. To secure my position, I must have my father's secrets. The mysteries Darth Jadis never deigned to teach me.
My task will be to find these secrets.
I mean, dude, if I'm cool, then I will accept being cool. For real.
He favored Force-blind advisors over his own daughter. Of course, most of his advisors died with him on the Dominator, but not all.
Oh, for fuck's sake! I've still got to be on Nar Shaddaa.
Do you think Yan'll know something about the terrorists?
It's conceivable, I suppose. He might have shared their ideals or...
my fucking... I gotta go back to Nar Shaddaa, and I gotta find some fucking, like, renegade fucking Imperial who has my fucking Sith boss's dad's secrets. Fuck me. Ugh. I got level 36 though. Fuck me. But yeah, as far as like that whole like gender shit goes, like it's like, you know, like the whole thing. Like I joke about a lot of shit, but it's like there are people who probably are like, you know what? I don't know what the fuck I am, and I appreciate that because I'm surrounded by like the super extremes. I'm surrounded by like super manly dudes on one side and super feminine girls on the other side, and I'm like, I'm a skinny nerd. I'm a skinny nerd who always plays girls in video games, does not like playing as men, but at the same time, I don't like perfume. I don't like I don't like girly shit. I don't like all girly shit. I don't like all manly shit. It's like the fact that people can be like, I don't know what I am. Yeah, like I fucking feel people to feel like that. Because they normally means that they're surrounded by like extremes and they don't know where they fall in the middle, and that's fucking depressing because it's like we live in a fucking place where like if you're anything that's not an extreme is treated like shit. That's fucking weird. That's fucking weird. You think like in a time where people are saying so much about how they love diversity, that people who fall like outside of the extremes would be more liked. Like we would have like a time period where like men who are more feminine are prized, and women who are more manly the same thing. But instead, the opposite is happening. It's going the other direction. Yeah, exactly. Why more gender? Exactly, Brutalite. At least as far as you know. Ooh, I could be lying. Boo. I might be a super big transgender and wear dresses when nobody's looking. You would never know. Well, that's kind of... Well, Netero, that's kind of how my channel works. Shit posting turns into philosophizing. And Hyanda, we're all Chihiro, deep down. Deep down, we are all Chihiros. But I will say this. I will say this. If life had a character creation screen, like when you're born, if Fallout 3, like the opening of Fallout 3 was how life worked, you get born and then they put a character creator screen in front of you, I guarantee you that I would have hit the female option. I would have hit the female option on my character creation screen. Like I'm not like transgender or anything, but like if I had a preferred gender, I would probably say, you know what? I would probably have an easier time of it if I was a chick. I mean, that's how it goes. Like you can go like you can be like, you know what? I would rather have been born a girl and not be transgender, which is something that a lot of people don't understand. Like, so like my fucking little cousin, right? He when he was a kid, he would always act very, very girly, and there was a point where my aunt and uncle, and this is in England, by the way, my aunt and uncle were approached by their professor and like by the teacher, and they're like, "Hey, I think your son might be transgender." And they're like, "No, he just acts a little bit girly. Like he'll either grow out of it or he'll just turn out to be that way." And the teacher was like, "All right then, fair enough." And they just let it go about, see what would happen. And lo and behold, he's like the manliest fucking dude available now. Like, but like nowadays, if that happened, they would start fucking doing what they do in Norway, where they're like, "Oh, this boy's a little bit feminine, must be trans. Let's tell him he's trans," you know, and like that kind of fucks with kids. I was the same way as my cousin when I was his age. I was always like, I was playing with dolls, I was sitting in the back reading books, I was like very timid and very, very feminine, very demure. And as time went on, like I didn't become a super manly motherfucker. But like at the same time, I don't feel like I want to fucking jam estrogen into my dick, you know? You know, like there's a spectrum there, but like everyone nowadays wants everything to be the extremes. And it's really, really weird because everyone keeps banging on about diversity, but their actions don't represent that. And Skirty, I just realized you're still here, and you probably don't want to hear this bullshit. For a second, I forgot that you were in the Discord, and you probably don't give a shit. Yep, that's what I figured. All right. At least this mission's short.
I've done nothing to you. I've touched nothing on this dust ball. No talk to no one.
At least we can just tell Dark to do Nashtar and call it quits.
Yeah.
You know who I am. You wouldn't be here otherwise. The Dark Council hired you, didn't it?
Yeah, but that's enough of me talking about that. Thank you for coming a verified Trash Mammal Casual Gaming 1246. Thank you, my dude.
I have no one left to betray.
I'm not asking you to betray anyone. Darth Jorid sent me.
Jorid? Ah, the idiot girl thinks she can equal her father.
But here's the thing, though. Gender and sex are two different things.
Must have made
Sex is biological, and that's binary. Gender is physiological, and physiological/psychological, and that's a spectrum. That's where I'm leaving that. That is a absolute, and you cannot fucking argue with me on that. I will not budge on that. That is true maths.
Please. There are things you know. Things no one else does.
Humanity was a mistake.
I might have done you a favor. I would have owned you. But not anymore. I won't be caught in the Master's schemes ever again.
Still alive, but he's not getting up soon. Now we have to drag him to the ship.
He's just a terrified old man.
Right. I'm sure he's a real sweetie. What with working for Jadis and all.
God damn. Oh, you use the fucking blue-haired chick emote. Fuck me. You know what? You know, 2 can play at this game. 2 can play at this game, motherfucker. There, eat those emotes, you fuck. Oh, jeez. Okay, now I gotta all the way back to the fucking shit. Hermaphrodites are a thing. Hermaphrodites make up less than 0.01% of the population. They're an anomaly that do not make up a scientifically relevant population. They're also all infertile, which means they don't count. Like if something happens and it cannot push the species forward, it's not real. It doesn't count. Especially if it's less than 0.01%.
Truman, you mind if I rant about what's going on right now to your stream?
Okay, sure, go for it.
Okay, so it's Valentine's Day, right?
Yeah, Single Awareness Day.
Would you expect, you know, restaurants to be busy on Valentine's Day?
With you, depends on the restaurant. Fast food, lonely assholes, probably. Lovey-dovey couples, probably not.
Yes, but would you expect a sit-down restaurant, even if it's a Chinese restaurant, to get kind of busy?
Yeah. Yeah.
So my restaurant is currently packed right now.
Mm-hmm.
Which is pretty great, except for the fact that instead of taking on, like, you know, extra people to be able to compensate for food prep,
they're just making you do it. Yeah.
Yep, so now it's taking 20 minutes to get fucking appetizers out, and the customers are yelling at me because the only thing I can do is bring them more goddamn water while they're waiting for their fucking food, and then they're complaining to me, and it's like, I'm not the food prep people. This isn't part of my job.
Welcome to food service. This is why I stopped working at Checkers after 2 weeks.
You stopped working at Checkers after you saw someone shit in their food.
I stopped working at Checkers after I found a fucking cockroach egg in the fucking... a cockroach nest in the fucking mayonnaise. And then they still kept using that mayonnaise.
Yeah. Welcome to restaurant work. Anyway,
Yeah.
I had to rant that to someone because this is the most aggravating fucking thing. And I feel so bad for the one fucking waiter.
Yeah, no, that guy's putting a fucking gun in his mouth tonight. You know it.
Yeah, so it's just, you know, me and him waiting tables, but when I'm out for delivery, like right now, he's a fucking lone.
Yeah, no, that man's having problems. Okay, so I gotta go speak to Darth Zorid on Cariban. Oh, no, it's on Droman Kaas. Fuck, okay. Oh, fuck,
Anyway,
the light side is winning.
This concludes your midstream rant.
Oh, don't worry, you just broke up an argument about whether hermaphrodites are, whether hermaphrodites count.
Count?
Basically, against just biological sex being a binary. If they're an anomaly that makes up less than 0.01% of a population, and they're infertile, I say they don't count. What do you think?
What do you mean by... What do you mean... I'm confused on the question,
Okay, so you know the whole argument that Bill Nye put forth that biological sex is a spectrum, and he used hermaphrodites as an example. I say that because hermaphrodites make up less than 0.01% of the population, and the fact that none of them can breed, like, hermaphrodites are born sterile. Yeah, yes. That they do not count towards sex being a non-binary thing. Like, that's my argument. It needs to be biologically viable to count. What is your stance?
I don't think I'm fully understanding your argument about it, but I don't have time for you to explain it to me because I'm at the house.
Yeah, that's fine.
But I'm fairly certain I like, from what I'm understanding, I agree with you. So, hot, anyone disagreeing, I guess?
Ha! Eat shit, Bill Nye!
Yeah, cunt.
Yeah, fucking teach children science, you fucking traitor.
Basically.
Yeah. Yeah, but like I'm all for like gender being a spectrum though. Like fucking I know plenty of fucking people that are evidence of that. But here's the thing, people preach that, but they either don't understand it or they don't enforce it because people only want the extremes. They either want people who are hardcore male, hardcore female, or hardcore trans. They want the extremes. Why did a Star Wars stream turn into a philosophical discussion on this shit?
I don't know.
Seriously. Is it because we've been going for 3 hours and ran out of shit to talk about?
Maybe.
Maybe. I don't know. I mean, to be fair, I do feel like these streams do just kind of turn into a fucking podcast about talking about anything people fucking bring up. Which I'm totally fine with. I just... Hopefully it doesn't go beyond this and we're not talking about, like, fucking race realism or something next stream. Yeah, exactly, Brutalite. And that's where we're going to leave that, because we've got 2 minutes left in the stream proper. I'm going to finish this quest, and then Niskurti, you can go if you want. I'm going to open boxes.
Alright, good night.
Alright, have a good one, man. Fucking... This stream was such a fucking wash, like... Not all of my streams, only the ones where nothing's really happening is the... Like, because this is an MMO. Like, like, there's the story, and then there's, like, little other things, but not all that much. Alright, let's see. Let's see what this Darth Zorid has to fucking say. Like, and for anyone watching the VOD that wants to throw a pissy fit, like... I am the last person you would... Hang on, let me fucking watch this. I'm the last person you would think to be fucking intolerant. I'm tolerant of fucking everyone.
Yes, my lord.
I don't like that name. You certainly haven't done a very good job of keeping your agents. Speaking of which, Cypher 9, your superior and I were just chatting.
Like, seriously, like, I fully support all the shit. I just don't support the other people that support it. No, I'm not a bigot! No, I'm super accepting, though.
Are you alright, sir?
I'm fine, Agent. I'll...
Speak to me, not to him. He wouldn't be here if not for your lack of respect. You see, in our last conversation, you said something that...
Oh, good, she's a fucking psychopath. What's the betting I have to kill her eventually?
Responsible here, and I decided to punish Keeper.
Keeper didn't do anything wrong.
You're truly ignorant of the nature of what's...
Alright, later, Alan. We're just gonna finish up here and open some loot boxes.
I appreciate that, my lord. As for you, Cypher, good to see you alive. It's getting dangerous.
Dangerous and unpredictable.
Exactly. Be careful.
So, Fjord Yanel, is that him? Or is this another body for my collection?
I retrieved Yanel, as you commanded.
Oh.
She's fucking crazy, dude. Don't stick your dick in her.
We are going to spend some time together. He's going to reveal every secret my father ever had. Expect a token of my appreciation. And expect to be called on again, my son.
Fucking crazy bitch.
Forward to. Think of it. Dream of me and of your service to me.
Fucking psycho. Alright. Alright, there. We've got everything. Everything sorted. Let's get the fuck out of here. And let's open some boxes. Alright, we got 825. Let's purchase some cubes. Am I out in the main area? Yes, I am. Okay. So, buy one. Yes. Yeah, Netero, so my streams are every Sunday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right? The only exceptions to that are the Star Wars streams, which are on Wednesday and Sunday, which start at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So just show up any night except Mondays at like 8 p.m. and you'll find a stream. Like, don't worry, you'll get it. Why is this taking so long? Praise for purchase again, the customer... I want to buy some Baxes! Give me a Bax! Did you give me a Bax? Yeah, I got a Bax! Alright. Give me another Bax. Okay, that's two. That's 2 Baxes. I'll take the Baxes. Alright. Unclaimed items. Claim all. Yes. Alright. What's in Bax number 1? Open Bax. Come on, no whammies. No whammies, no whammies. Ooh, rapid repair drones. Call rapid repair drones resisting recovery. You can regenerate health and cause energy pods while freshening up. That sounds pretty useless. Let's see what's in the next one. No whammies, no whammies, no whammies. Ooh, Rendili Guardian. Movement speed increases. Oh, that's just a fucking reskin of the fucking basic bitch one you can buy. Load of shit. It's a toy. Ah, it's a toy. Actually, I'll take a toy. Take a toy. Toys are cool. Alright, let's grab that. Yeah, I get like little droids. Little droids do little heals. That's cool. That's a cool little toy. I like that. That's kind of like that's kind of a replacement for my recuperate. You know what? I'll use that. I'll use that. Put that there. So now whenever I need to heal up, I just go. Just do that. That's cool. I like that. All right, night dodge. Alright, let's see what else we can get for Baxes. Because I don't really want to touch a chance cube again. Carbonate, timber... Packs? Okay, go 505. What do we got? Discord pack. You know, let's grab some of these. Stronghold, bleh, fuck that. Freelancer's bounty pack. Crafting material, companion gift. Tracker's bounty pack, crafting material.
Finished so soon.
Well, dude, we only go for 3 hours on Wednesdays. Right now, I'm buying loot boxes because I have a bunch of cartel coins to spend.
Yeah, I'm just beyond fucking pissed though.
Yeah, that is kind of fucked. Like. Oh, this could be cool. Let's grab one of these.
Not to mention, in what fucking world gives someone the right to complain about slow service on Valentine's Day?
Dude, I don't know. Like, I straight don't know.
I went to a restaurant on a holiday that's made for going to restaurants, and the service is slow.
Whee! Like, that's basically what it comes down to. Whee!
Like, I completely agree with the people that the service is like slower than it should be, but you should expect the service to be slow.
Wait,
That's kind of what you signed up for.
Yeah, did this thing just eat my fucking cartel coins? Fucking kidding me right now?
You know who I respect though?
Who?
The people that ordered delivery. If you think about it, that's the way to beat the system.
Yeah, just fucking order delivery, yeah.
It doesn't matter when the food shows up. You just, like, you know, get out of bed, put on your pants, and,
And even then, sometimes you don't have to put your pants on.
I mean, as long as they're female, they can answer the door however they want. Female and under 200 pounds.
Sexist re.
Yes.
Alright. I got some loot boxes to open. Wish me luck. I got two boxes.
I mean, also, I'd be fine if, like, the guy had, like, a huge dick, just so that I could, like, be like, yeah, that's a thing.
I got a fucking slave parts from a slave Leia outfit.
Nice.
Oh my god! All right. I got a Giska. I got a Giska pet. Sorry.
You can't tell me that if, like, Ron Jeremy answered the door, or, like, you know, at least the guy, like, with, like, that type of thing, you would just be, like, so impressed that it just wouldn't matter.
You'd be like, you know what? I respect you.
You know what? Just take it for free. You deserve it today.
Oh yes. Oh yes.
What?
Fuck me. I got a do-back. I have a do-back mount now. Fucking. You don't know what a do-back is, do you?
Nope, don't care enough.
Oh, it's a giant lizard monster.
Okay.
I only got the belt from the slave Leia outfit. Unfortunate. Okay, so there's galvanized band hunter.
I'm back at the restaurant at this point, basically.
Yeah.
And I'm probably just gonna run in and yeah.
Yeah.
I just am so annoyed at, like, the whole situation. Just cause, like, just because it's a Chinese restaurant, did you really not expect it to be packed?
Yeah.
Like, there probably isn't anyone that is eating out right now. Or not eating out. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like, the people are just, like, that's just something where you should just be like, you know what, I should just expect to get shitty, awful service at this point. Oh my god, it's adorable!
Anyway, I'm out.
Alright, later. Oh wait, no, I don't want to use that. Oh my god, it's adorable! Look at it! Look at it! It's like a little red lizard thing! It's adorable! I'm gonna fucking hug it and pet it and call it George. Okay, and do back. So this is the other mount I got. Oh, I can't mount in here. Whoops, let's go this way. Oh, fuck, no. Where's the door? Where's the door? Where's the fucking door? There's the door. You know what? That was worth. That was fucking worth. This item is bound to me for. I can send that to my fucking bounty hunter. Send me a fucking bounty hunter. Or I can make a soldier actually. Probably just keep that, honestly. Just. All right. So this is the first one I got. It is exactly the same as a. It's just a recolor of a fucking level 1 speeder you can buy at level 10. Kinda useless, but eh. And this... Fuck me. This... Ah, it's a big do-bag! Oh my god, I love it! Ah, it's just a big do-bag! And I'm gonna go to Tatooine soon! I'm gonna go to Tatooine soon, so I have a fucking Tatooine mount! Oh, yes, I love it! I love it, it's adorable! Fuck. And I got that using fucking cartel coins that I got for free just by being a fucking subscriber to the game. Oh, man. I fucking love this thing. Alright, let's put this belt on here. It actually looks like a nice belt. Like, I know it's like a slave dancer belt, but I like it. Why is it locked in collections? So it can never go off this character then, I guess. Oh well. Alright, well, thank you everyone for coming out for this long-ass stream of leveling in Star Wars and fucking through the Imperial Sniper storyline and opening some baxes and getting a fucking sick-ass dewback. Look at him, he's adorable. He's fucking adorable. Holy shit. I got a little Giska too. I might actually do that more. Like when I get every month I get 600 cartel coins. Which is enough to buy a couple of crates. So I think every couple of streams when I get that 600 coins come in, I think I'm gonna do a loot bags opening at the end of the stream that I have those coins in, because that was a lot of fun, and holy shit, that thing, the shit I got from this is fucking adorable. I love it so much. Let's put my stuff in the. Let's put those in there. Yeah. Got some goodies. All right. So thank you everybody for coming out. Feel free to join me tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for more XCOM 2. We're getting right back on the schedule with this fucking stream shit. And I will see you in the next video. But most importantly of all, become a trash mammal today, and I will see you around.